All right, yo, it's your boyish kid Neo, and we are back. The world of Boridil, the ruinations of Boridil. And today, we're pretty much gonna be doing what we were supposed to do last week, but we didn't get to because for some reason there was a setting that I had in my modem that made Foundry not work properly. So, if you tuned in at all last week, you'll notice that it's like pretty much 20 minutes, 30 minutes of me trying to figure out what the hell was going on and reset the server. But it all works now, at least from what I've been testing, so we should be good to go. So yeah, pretty much going to be finishing the fighting that they're doing and then go from there. I honestly don't have a plan for what the party's going to do after they're done with this fight, because it should be about the end of everything that they need to do. So, but we'll see. Anyway, hope you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get into it.
That's crazy.
What was the name of the third one?
Return of the King.
When did that come? I remember I saw that in theaters, but I think it was like not the original one, like in theaters. They play that movie for years in the theaters.
I don't know.
Probably. It made so much money.
Yeah, because that came in 2003. I remember seeing that shit in like 2006, like 3 years after. So.
But anyway, so I was like, oh shit, it just had its anniversary. So I was like, I gotta rewatch them, and they're so good.
I remember crying.
Fun.
I remember being 8 years old and crying because Gandalf. I was like, oh my god! Oh, Gandalf!
They killed Gandalf.
No.
Oh, I was right there with Frodo. No!
Okie dokie. So, last we left our heroes, you guys all partnered up with Natasha the Dark and ventured on your way from a very brutal battle in Myth Hollow, where you can safely assume that everyone probably died because a big-ass dragon attacked Myth Hollow. But you guys got out of there with Natasha to go and slay, or essentially help her to get information from the Elder of the Rotten Vale. And then who knows what she plans to do with the Elder afterwards. But she needs y'all's help. Essentially, while she is extracting the information that she needs you guys to go around and destroy the barriers that are going to keep you in place and prevent you from doing what it is, or prevent you from getting out of here. Let's see.
My screen just zoomed into the notable NPCs.
Yeah, whoever spoke is Wrench.
I just typed, yeah.
Which I think that's one of the settings that everyone should be able to change for themselves on if it pans to characters that speak. But I forget which one it is exactly. But anyway, so you guys teamed up with Natasha. You had to go around the grove and destroy these flowers in order to let the barrier down, which would then allow you guys to escape from the grove. We left off in the middle of combat. I'm pretty sure I'll just bring us to, where is it? Is this the one?
Was that Cece?
Yep, she's doing her traditional
her
begging.
D&D gotta interrupt.
Gotta beg for some attention as shit's starting. Let's see, who are we missing here? Kirsten, did you have to restart?
It says I'm on the main page. Should I not be?
No, I don't see you in the game at all.
Oh, I'll reload it then.
But anyway, you guys have gone around, and so far you've destroyed 3 flowers out of who knows how many. Here's a fun fact. I know how many. And Natasha has successfully captured the, what's it called? The Elder, and has essentially brought the Elder back into their tree that they live out of. So while you guys finishing up or are finishing up destroying the flowers that maintain the barrier, she's doing who knows what to this poor druid. I say poor druid, but who knows? Maybe he's an asshole. There's no real way of telling. But if you open the combat tracker, it should. Yeah, it'll bring us back to where we were, which we started a new round with Tolktir at the beginning. So let me play this dope ass battle music that everyone should be able to hear now.
Yeah.
And then yeah, Tolktir, you can go ahead and start. Or actually, yeah, top of the round at initiative 20. Probably right about here. So this is in the middle of Babushka the giant ape, the polymorph giant ape. Tolktir, Lightbringer, and Trina, you can see this as well. Jim, you can't unfortunately see it, but you'll be able to hear it. There's like a puddle of mud or something like that that forms into a humanoid shape that looks very familiar to the Elder Druid. And as it forms, it begins to speak to you.
Please, you have to stop this. Destroying these flowers is the worst thing that you can do for this island. This barrier is not so much to keep things out as it is to keep things in. Natasha has almost drained all of my power, and this is my final chance to hopefully get through to you all. You're making a mistake.
And as the puddle of mud, just as quickly as it came, it stops mid-sentence and crumbles back, or I guess becomes a blob of mud again. And with that, Tolktir, you're up.
I'm a cat.
What's going on, Jed? My man. And yeah, they're gonna blight that Drake.
Use this as my bonus.
Here it is. Here's the blighted Drake right here. Isn't that neat?
That I will make the special version of it appear 60 feet away from me.
All right.
I guess right here.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll just use your you should have. Oh, why do we not have? Did I accidentally delete Frederick?
Maybe.
We're ready.
Let me see if this one's yours. Yeah, you own this bat thing.
Yeah.
Do you see the bat above Three-Toed Jim?
Yes.
That should be a token that you can move. I don't know if you can move it now since we're in combat. There's a module I've got that makes it to where if it's not your turn, you can't move your token. But if you need me to move it, let me know.
Here's fine. Okay, within 60 feet. I'd try to put like 60 feet away. Yeah, put it there. Okay. Then let's see what I can do with this. Okay. I'm gonna yell to Trina. Did you also hear that? Should we be doing this?
I did. I'm starting to second guess our choices. But she has information I need.
Hold on, the music's too loud. Say again?
I said, I did. I'm starting to second guess our choices, but she has information I need.
Well. Sounds like you people are dead set on this, so. Oh. And then I yell. I tell the book to go in front of over here, in front of the monkey.
Okay.
And I yell to the monkey, follow the bat.
Follow the bat.
And can she see the bat, Brady?
Yeah. Everybody can see this floating book.
Because it gives us some light, right?
Yes.
Actually, I don't even need to move it then. Can they see the light? Can she see the bat from here?
I cannot.
Let me make it shed dim light real quick. Should be a candle.
Oh, I see it.
There. Yeah, so Jim and Giant Ape can see that token now.
Okay. Well,
Just so you're aware, since you just used your bonus action to cast it, you won't be able to move it technically until your next turn.
no, that's fine. That's fine. And then when I cast spells through it, it costs my regular action, correct? Yes.
Correct, yeah. So anytime you cast a wizard spell, you can make it manifest through the book. And I think your proficiency modifier is 4. Yeah. So you can do that 4 times before you gotta rest. A long rest.
Okay. Well, I am going to cast Toll the Dead through the book on the creature here.
Branch blights.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I think it's already. I think I've set on it.
It rolled a 5 for its wisdom save.
Okay.
Did you roll the Toll the Dead twice?
Yeah, I wanted to see what happened if I targeted it first.
It'll make it roll.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Didn't know if it would directly apply or not.
I mean, we'll keep
And
your
then-
same 15 damage from your first roll, so that is enough to kill it.
Okay.
Blah!
And end my turn.
Okay. It's his turn. This creature will do a dash action. Babushka the giant ape,
Oh.
we summon thee.
I can't see. I will do what I do best. I throw a rock in a general area.
Pulls out a banana.
Okay, go ahead and roll the throw rock thing. I do like that you can essentially pinpoint where your ape is throwing the rock, and so since you can't see, the roll is with disadvantage. So whatever may be over there or isn't over there at all, you miss it.
Okay.
You guys watch as Babushka smashes the ground beneath her in her giant ape form, which gets a pretty hefty boulder that she's able to grab with one hand, and she chucks it. You guys that can see, Lightbringer specifically, I think you're actually the only one that can see it. You watch as she throws the rock at absolutely nothing. But Babushka doesn't know that.
That's all I can do, right?
You
Oh,
can
I can
move. And you have 40 feet of movement, so...
Yeah, I like that spot. It feels good. It feels right. Where's my thingy? I don't have a thing where I can end it.
It would be on the combat tracker tab, but I can end it for you.
Combat tracker tab. I don't see it.
It'd be at the
second.
bottom, I would think. Actually, I have no idea where it is for you guys. I've got a whole separate list of buttons. But Trina, your turn.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna say, I don't know if we should still be attacking these things, everyone. but I will hold my turn. And if something comes at me to attack, I will hit it with my Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
Don't let me down now, Trina.
You already hate me, so can't really let you down much further.
Roasted. Let's see. Creature will go right here, and you watch as it a bunch of needles, or actually I guess the only person that sees this is Thorpe. So if you get close to this creature, Thorpe, I'll tell you exactly what you see.
Thorpe sees it from the heavens.
My bad, Lightbringer.
Oh no, he's not in heaven.
Three-Toe Jim, your turn.
I yell, where are they?
In front of you and to your left.
Am I at a wall?
You shouldn't be, no.
It said that for me like that too. I think
Oh,
it's just in that middle
oh,
spot right
yeah,
there.
yeah, that's the tree. So that's
Yeah.
a tree trunk. Yes. So you were at a wall.
What is this that I stumbled upon?
Oh, that's beautiful. So Thorpe, you watched as this creature started to protrude a lot of needles from around it. Jim, as you come into range of it, it explodes all these needles. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please, as it unleashes its readied action.
It was another tree, in a sense.
Yeah. So you succeed. So let's see. So you only take, or actually you don't take any damage at all. Nice. So as these needles start to explode off of this creature, they pretty much bounce off of your rock hard abs. And you actually probably would catch one in between your teeth, much like a toothpick, and start picking your teeth before you utterly decimate this creature.
How cool.
Yeah, see?
What a
Yeah,
badass,
see?
Jim.
Don't forget their angry abs too.
Oh yeah, all of the
Are they
abs have their
frowning?
own, yeah, they're frowning abs.
They're all
Alright.
individually wrinkly.
I will recklessly attack with Great Weapon Master on this guy. It doesn't look like it applied.
What was it? Great Weapon Master?
Mm-hmm.
Let us
My
see.
macro doesn't seem to be working.
Oh yeah. Something happened, I think, when they updated.
Shush. Puppy wants food.
Don't we all? Let me see if I can... Yeah, it doesn't seem to work anymore. I'll have to figure out a new macro then.
Okay.
That's fine. We'll
do
just
the,
do, yeah, we'll do the old-fashioned way of math.
the math. Alright.
Yeah.
First attack.
Nice.
Shoot.
So, add 10, so 37 for the first attack.
Boom.
And then the second attack. So,
Yep, that's a hit.
21 for 28. That's what I got.
Okay. So this creature that you came up on, as you can see it in sight, it bursts with these needles flying everywhere, and you just come in after picking your teeth for a second. You flick the toothpick at it, and then you proceed to put 2 large gashes, almost dismembering most of its limbs, as if it was nothing more than firewood.
So it was literally the mouse from Tom and Jerry with the yellow shirt with the bowler hat.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Dropped it down a little bit and walked up. Pretty awesome.
Jan Rasil, what's up, my dude?
Okay.
How we doing?
So what I'm going to do?
No, no need to be sorry. I've been streaming infrequently because of the holidays, but I've pretty much decided to only stream D&D as of now, because I just don't have time to really play games on the weekends anymore. So, but glad you were able to come out and see how things are going. How's life treating you? All right.
And I'm going to roll up. And we're going to cast Vampiric Touch.
Ooh. Vampire. Right,
Yeah.
so an 18 does hit. So let's see. So you sap 6 HP from it. Oh wait, you only gain 3 HP. And it takes 6.
And then
And then while you're concentrating on it, you can continue to use that same spell slot. You said you put a seal on it too, right? Anything else from Lightbringer? I think the only thing you can really do is move and reposition around it. Unless you have like a...
So if I cast a spell, am I still able to attack with my weapon attack?
No, because you've used your action and bonus action so far.
Okay.
And typically, unless you had like a special feature, like if you had, or like you have extra attack, for instance, right? You have to specifically take the attack action to do it more than once.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I just have to make sure. Alright. Then we go into... I guess we chillax in here then.
Okay.
And I got my shield up. Alright.
Doesn't do anything. Talk tier.
Over here. And I'm going to scream out to Lightbringer. I don't think we should be attacking these things if they're asking us not to attack them.
Sure.
But it seems wrong to disturb the nature this way.
I'm hurting and I need to sap its life force.
And how much more do I have to talk, Brady? Is it? we said like the
That's
6
probably
seconds
good enough. Yes.
thing? Okay.
We got to keep it as lifelike
yeah,
as possible.
Yeah. Oh, in that case, I'll just Ray of Frost the closest thing to me.
Oh man. Tough roll.
You guys watch his Talk tier makes his Ray of Frost, and as he shoots it out, a little bit of powder falls from his fingers. He's like, hold on a second. He tries to do it again, and the same shit happens. He's like, what the fuck? So he's just got like a pile of snow at his feet, but it pretty much melts on contact with the mud.
He just pulled a Squirtle.
Oh man.
Just shoots water and it doesn't freeze.
It is the Ass's turn.
Yeah, it's going to use its needle action to do the same thing to Lightbringer that it tried to do to our man Three-Toe Jim. I need a dexterity saving throw from Lightbringer. Ooh.
Man, my rolls are garbage this combat.
So you take 6 piercing damage, and as the needles, let's see. Yeah, as the needles pierce your skin in various portions or parts of you, you start to like pluck them out, and you see that they're dripping with some type of green liquid.
Poison.
Probably not poison.
No, definitely not poison.
Hmm.
Silly thing to bring up. Why would you say that? That is a... What side of die is that?
Which one?
That was 12.
12, yeah.
Just now?
Never seen one of those. Yeah, I haven't seen one of those rolled in Roll20 before. It just look funny.
So, if we could
I roll 'em.
remember the number 12 for me. Giant ape Babushka!
Comes with a bunch of other ones too, you know.
When they were saying that they think they should stop, was I able to understand them?
No.
No.
You do not speak languages. So they were essentially talking, and you're over here like, ooh, ooh.
Okay, okay. I'll be throwing a rock in this direction. Ooh.
Holy shit.
Oh.
So many
Oh.
guys.
Where did you ping?
I think it was like in this direction.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll give you the disadvantage for hitting this blighted husk in the way. It doesn't crit, unfortunately, since it is disadvantage, but it does
Good
hit.
lord.
Still 38, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So you smack the ground again. You actually kick the rock this time like a soccer ball, and it goes rolling. And Jim, you
Holy
all of a
shit.
sudden see this boulder wreck the blighted husk in front of you and just leave a bunch of twigs and needles in front of you.
Oh well.
I should start using giant apes.
Mid swing, it just disappears.
Yeah.
Dude, that is so much damage. Oh my god.
Then all of a sudden you hear thump, thump, thump. Babushka, you see Three-Toed Jim with his axe out, looking in front of him at who knows what, because it's too dark for you, but you can see Jim.
Oh, can I pat him
Sure.
on the head? Pat.
She takes a single finger and pats you on on top of the head, since you're a small creature.
It's
And she's
literally
huge.
bigger than me. Her
Yeah.
finger.
Can she see the book though?
She should be able to see the book. Everybody should be able to see this book and
So Jeff,
the light.
what's going on with this book?
It's my spell book. It's alive, and like I can cast spells from it, and I can see through it, and you guys can see a dim light around it.
It's pretty much a better version of Find Familiar.
Yeah.
But it's your spell book.
Yes.
And it
Yeah,
can't
no
be
one can
destroyed, which
target.
is neat.
Yeah.
I was saying,
Better
dude,
keep it
that's
away
super
from me.
dangerous, but that's cool.
No, it can't take damage.
Yeah, that's good. Otherwise, that would be here. Attack my spell book.
Oh yeah.
It's the equivalent to Kung Lao's hat.
So Trina, before Babushka ends her turn, do you want to unleash your held action of Eldritch Blast? Okay. So it becomes your turn, Trina.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing as last time.
Okay. Jim, you're up.
Yell out again. Where are they?
Follow my voice.
which you would be able to hear in sort of like southwest of the book.
So I'll move over to the book here. And I find something.
Yep, you see another one of those creatures.
I'll
Faintly.
do the deed. Same as last time. Is I say I can't. Our Lightbringer, are you touching this?
I'm right in front of it.
And he's directly south of you, some feet away.
So, I assume from here I get advantage.
You can assume.
I will attack non-recklessly with Great Weapon Master.
Okay, you do not have advantage.
I don't need it.
And in theory, yeah, you're at disadvantage, I believe, because of the darkness.
I would like to use my reaction.
I'm actually not in darkness.
Well, yeah, I gave your token like a little bit of light.
Yeah, but this bat thing.
Yeah, but the bat thing's not illuminating the creature. So like if I move the bat, or if we get rid of your vision all the way, you don't see this creature at all. So you're attacking blindly, technically.
So we messed up this entire combat?
No, we're fine. But this 16 minus 5 misses.
I
The other
noticed that
ones
I
you
missed,
were...
And I'll not do Great Weapon Master this time. Gotta be a little more careful.
Okay, so that hits.
And then I want to use my reaction to consume that seal.
All right.
Rejuvenating. I want to put that in myself.
Ah.
So. No, that's not what I wanted. Where is my...
Yeah, so your rejuvenating seal, I think, is just a passive of whenever you use your seals.
Right. I'm trying to find an actual one that I can use. This. There we go. Oh, that's heal for 3. Unfortunately.
Okay, so it takes an additional 3, and then you heal 3, which I will heal you. Wee.
The garbage heals. My rolls are terrible with combat. Jesus.
They are pretty bad. Anything else from Three Toe Jim?
Nope.
Lightbringer, you're up.
All right. So I'm going to.
Rosie.
Go ahead and swing it twice with my
Doggo.
with my master sword. Is this considered a large creature?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you've got that combat blade mastery, so your bastard sword does extra damage, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
22 does hit.
And then going for it again.
Oh shit. Nice, nice.
And I need to consume that slot. I should have only 2. Enough now. And we're going to place another seal on it. one more seal. Bonus
Okay.
action. And that's where we'll end.
Alright. Plant can't do anything. Tolk tier, top of the round.
I'm going to, through my book, I'm going to do Toll the Dead.
Okay. You said through your book?
Yes.
Okay. Let's
Does your book
see.
get googly eyes or anything hilarious like that?
Oh, some
If
Rayman
I
shit.
wanted to, but right now it's just a book. Like a ghostly book.
So it rolled a 19,
Cheers.
so it takes no damage. And I think,
I-
don't we have... How are we tracking your book?
It just stays up.
Well, no, I mean like when you cast spell, because you can only cast 4 spells a day through it. We'll make resources 2 on your character sheet. We'll call it book casts.
Okay.
I think you've got 3 left, and it recharges the long rest. Cool.
Then end my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Old boy is going to. You get a dingleberry and you sniff it, and it's pretty bad.
Throws Dingleberry for 78 damage.
It's going to. Oh, I need to see if it didn't recharge its needles. So it'll just do a measly claw attack against 3
Please tell me that's what it
Tojin.
is on the sheet. Measly claw.
No. It did roll a natural 20.
Damn.
Okay, cool. It did only take half damage from it. Excellent. I love when shit works as intended.
Yay.
And then it
Woohoo.
takes the
3
3.
full fire damage.
Yay. And that's your reaction too, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a what's it called? What's that one spell called?
Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah. So Babushka the 8, your turn. And because of the book, you guys can now see this blighted husk in all its glory.
Oh.
It's pretty fantastic.
I can see him now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll up and fist him.
I cast Fist.
So unfortunately 13 misses.
Damn it.
So you go in
Swing
for
on
a
that
fist, and maybe it was because you like stepped in a puddle, and you accidentally just do a fist bump in the air.
Are you doing that funny walk where like your hands hang down on your side, or you?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh,
Good.
ooh, ooh.
Good.
That's all I think I can do? now?
Unless you wanted to move anymore.
No. I'm
With
in the
her
right
legendary
Or wait, hold on.
action.
Let me see. Yeah,
With
because
my
I don't think.
legendary-
No, you make 2 fist attacks because you got that multi attack. So roll one more fist.
Oh, oops.
Oh, that one definitely hits.
The second one.
Holy shit.
And it smashes it. So Babushka runs up. She steps in a puddle and misses, but then she grabs both hands together and just comes down on this creature and
Double
making
axe.
it explode. Yeah.
Right, it
Does
made
the
that.
meteor strike attack from Smash Bros.
Right,
Yeah,
that thing
exactly,
made that. That thing made that Nickelodeon slime noise.
Yeah, so Trina, you watch as they destroy yet another blighted husk.
Beating on my
Lightbringer, I
chest.
think.
Oh, I can. No, well, Dang, it's too late. Never mind. Too late.
As you walk up, Trina, you do see the last flower.
Okay.
Lightbringer, you also see it. Hope
Are we
Tyr should
not
be able to see
worried
it.
about what the archdruid said we would release if we destroyed all the flowers?
Didn't you guys already release something already?
No?
No.
Oh.
I'm also having second thoughts about this.
She has the answers I
Silence!
need, but
Jim looks at you very edgily and says, "That consequence doesn't matter to me."
Does Trina do the same thing?
yeah, if something attacks me, I'll blast it. But she's gonna hold off right now because she's a little worried about that message that they got from the druid.
Okay.
Where's the
Three-toed Jim. Get in the flask.
Can Jim see me?
Barely. He's in the
Oh,
bottom right.
is
Yeah,
that
you
him?
can. You can see like his concentrator thing, but you're
Yeah,
not
you can see-
concentrating anymore.
Yeah, if he can somewhat see me, I point.
I
You
would
see my
say he
hand
can.
come
You
up
see a
metal
hand poke out of the darkness.
and point
and
in that direction.
It points this way, Jim. You see my
Make it
ruler,
more
right?
And to make it even more creepy. To make it even more creepy, just pointing, and you just see my jawline just come out and just smiling.
Okay, I can take that. I will put you there.
Thank you. This time I'll attack recklessly with Great Weapon Master.
Okay, so it's a straight roll. A 19 does hit.
21 for 24. And I'll do it again.
Fucking do it again.
Oh, that's not gonna
yeah.
do it.
Nope, that one does not do it.
It'd be so much easier if I wasn't colorblind.
That makes sense.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's a
6,
quote from
7.
something, right?
Yeah.
That's Donkey. Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns.
I remember now.
They're just all around him.
All right, Lightbringer, you're up. You watch as Jim runs up and just smashes his axe, hitting the creature, luckily, but missing the second time he goes in for a chop.
Okay.
Also, before you move, since you can actually see the battlefield, you see a lot more of those sort of twig-like structures thingies that had previously come alive at one point.
Keep your eyes open, those who can see. And, nah. I'll chill here for now.
Oh? Key? Do. Key.
I'll hold action.
What are you holding?
An attack with my bastard sword.
Okay. Yes, if you're gonna hold there. Alright. Carnivorous Flower is going to use its multi-attack to bite and use its tentacles twice against old Jim. So the bite hits. I need a Constitution saving throw from Jim. Ooh. A 14 is a failure, which means you are now poisoned.
Super disadvantage.
Let's see. Let us add. Where is it? Poisoned to Jimothy.
So nothing really changed, right? Until the light gets on me.
Yeah. Let's see. Cool. All right. So then it will tentacle attack you twice. The first one it hits, and the second one also hits. Wow, this thing's
I
whooping
know where this
ass.
is going.
I believe, yeah, if the target is medium or smaller, it is grappled and restrained until the grapple ends. So with the tentacles, it lifts you off the ground slightly. You are now grappled and restrained. This creature will
That's a
reveal
lot
itself.
of conditions on one little boy.
So you hear shambling coming from some branches north of your position, Jim. This little twig blight will stab you with its pike with advantage since you're restrained. And with a 19, it will hit you for half. Oop, I made it hit itself. That's hilarious.
Stop hitting yourself.
There. So you only take 3 piercing damage from that. Top of the round, top tier.
I'm gonna move 25 feet in this direction. Then I'll remove my book in this direction. Well, I
Okay.
just wanted to see if that was blind to me before. Okay. I look to Lightbringer and Trina. So what are we doing?
I think
Well,
we
we
need to find Natasha.
We obviously can't let him die. He's in
I
trouble.
think, yeah, Trina and Lightbringer, you two can definitely see that Three-Toe Jim is currently like
Yeah.
going toe to toe with this plant, and
We
it's
have to
got
help
him.
Jim, and then go to find Tasha.
So we killing the plants? Yes, no.
He was here. Kill the fucking plant! Poisoned, restrained, about to be eaten by this plant.
Oh yeah, talk
And
to
there's
since
like
you.
a little guy stabbing at me.
Yeah,
This is
since you
reminding me
see through the book, you actually see what's going on with Jim. Jim's like being restrained by these fucking large plant-like tendrils, and then he's just got this little dude under him, like poking him with a stick.
Like an Ewok.
Yeah.
This reminded me of that
You don't
scene
have
on
to
Men in
kill me if
Black.
you don't want to.
So
Yeah, you hear the monkey
Okay.
trying to make a sentence to you, but it doesn't make any sense.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
Tolkir, you could knock out the plants. You don't have to kill them.
Is it possible to non-lethally damage a plant?
There are the stipulations are typically only melee attacks can do non-lethal damage, but I also allow force damage to do non-lethal damage. So if
Because
you
it's a bomb.
attack, yeah, exactly. So if you do like fire or cold or thunder or lightning, it'll be there's no choice for you to do
Yeah.
non-lethal.
And against this carnivorous plant, could I force damage it?
If you have the ability to, yeah.
All right. Okay, then I'll just do a magic missile against it.
Okay. What spell level?
I'll just do a level 1 for now.
Okay. Nice.
Alright.
So it takes the full 15 as these magical darts fly through the air, smacking this plant in various spots. One petal falls off.
Okay. Do I have to explicitly state to it non-lethally, but even though we just discussed it, or like every time?
I understand your intentions, yes.
Okay.
So
okay.
if that changes at this point on and you would like to lethally kill it, you let me know.
Oh wait. Okay. Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm
Yep.
not going to be like, oh, this time you didn't say it, Jeff, so you
Yeah.
killed it. I'd be such a
Actually.
bastard if I did that. Actually. You
Okay.
didn't discuss with me that you are doing it non-lethal this turn, so it's actually dead. And now the apocalypse has started.
Actually.
Okay. Well then I end my turn.
Surprise, motherfucker! Another one pops out right next to Jim and stabs him. It missed. Another one pops up, runs up to Jim, stabs him, and miss. Oh wait, these are advantage. My bad. This one hits, but only for half because Jim is in a rage. And another one pops out and runs up and stabs Jim,
Yikes.
hitting him for 6 total damages. So you just see this like gangbang of stick people stabbing the shit out of Jim, and he's currently being grappled by this creature, and you can see as the middle portion of the flower where its teeth are is starting to widen. Babushka, you somewhat have an idea of where Jimothy went. If you would like to walk or throw a rock.
Shush. Not you. Sorry, my dog.
Oh, I was about to say, what?
Oh damn. Okay.
What'd you do say to God?
Oh god.
God's merely an NPC, Brady.
Yeah, I know.
Is there a way
Boom.
for me to grab him?
To grab Jim?
Yeah. Is that possible?
Technically, it's not a
She
thing,
just like
but
reaches down in the middle, like.
I would allow you to do a contested grapple check against the plant if you win the grapple.
How
Now I'll say you have disadvantage just because of the fact that he's literally surrounded by enemies, and it will cost your action. Do you want to go forward with it? You are a giant ape, by the way.
Yes.
Okay. So if you would roll the athletics check for the giant ape, and I will have the
Okay. Come on. Giant ape, you can do it. I believe in you. Yeah. You son of a bitch.
it rolled a 13.
I believed in you.
So you roll in and start trying to grip the tentacles and pull them towards you, but the plant is just, it's fixated to this position and maintains its hold on Jim. All the little dudes, they like stab at your hand and make you like sort of let go, causing you to fail in your attempt.
That's all I can do. That's it for me.
All right,
My turn.
Trina, your turn.
Okay. I will toss my Eldritch Blast at the 3 that are closest to me.
Okay. I'm assuming I would have you roll one at a time. All right. So that one hits. Do you want to separate them, or do you want them to all go towards one until it dies?
All 3, just 1 for each.
Okay. All of those do hit. You guys watch
Did I
as
get their
Trina.
attention?
Yeah, I'd say that they now notice you, but then they turn back to look towards Jim and the giant ape that's lumbering over them.
Okay. Shit, I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do bonus action wise to help Jim. I guess as my bonus action, it doesn't really matter which one. I'll do my my Doomsayer.
Okay. And it does matter, because if the one that you chose happens to not get attacked, then the Doomsayer would be wasted. So it is tactical
that's
decision.
True. I'll do the one that's in front of the ape.
A wise choice. Okay. Jimothy. You're currently like being swung around like by your ankles. Your lunch money is falling out of your pockets. Eee!
I don't know if you heard, but I can break these cuffs.
I can break these cuffs.
I will try to break these cuffs.
Okay. I'm assuming you're going to be doing it with your athletics.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a strength check or athletics check.
Yeah, it should be. Anytime it's a grapple, it's always going to be strength or athletics or acrobatics. Dealer's choice. That is enough to escape.
Is that's an action, right? To
Correct.
get rid of that?
You guys watch as Jimothy sort of like, you can see him struggling, and then he lets go. Or lets go for a little bit. And you see the tendrils sort of like loosen up as it starts to bring it closer to the creature's mouth. And in that moment of relaxation from the flower, Jimothy, his muscles bulk up and he pulls his arms and he's able to remove the tentacles from him, and he drops onto his feet.
So, I'm pretty sure it's a bonus action to bring out my familiar, right?
Yeah.
And where can I bring him out to?
Any unoccupied space within 30 feet of you
Okay.
that you can see.
Let me make sure.
Here or
Okay.
here. Or
I will put him over there. And this will be the Misty Step form. He also
Okay.
has dark vision. But that doesn't.
yeah.
That's gonna mess me up a little bit, but I know I can just see around myself.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That works.
And then I'll end my turn there. So Fo is supposed to roll his own initiative. Or you can just put him on my turn, I really don't care.
Yeah, I typically like having familiars just go right after you or sometime during your turn.
Cool, I agree.
prefer
I always
that.
do that as well.
It just makes it less tedious of having to remember.
So much
Even though we've
easier.
got the combat tracker, so it would show us exactly where it's at, I prefer it that way. So unless, and this goes for everybody, unless you really want it to have a different initiative, let me know and we can make it happen. Otherwise, all your familiars take their actions on your turn at some point in the turn.
Good to me.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to. Am I able to, like, occupy this space right here?
Since she's huge and you're medium, yes. Pretty sure if they're two sizes larger than you and they're not like exclusively taking up literally every piece of the space, you should be good.
Good.
If it was a large creature, I would say no.
Alright, so we go into Bastard Sword. This feller.
22 does hit.
We're gonna do it again. Again.
If 25 does hit. Slap. You've like cut off a lot of the spiky twiggy parts of it. It's actually missing like a chunk of its, what you would consider its like right part of the rib cage. Except for obviously it's just looks humanoid, but from what you can see inside is it's just pretty much a bunch of dead leaves and moss given a humanoid form.
Oh yeah. Alright, and other than that, no, I have a bonus, but what? Let's see if I'm able to do anything with it. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna use my last first level to hex.
Oh yeah, the Doomsayer damage pops off. It died.
Oh, well, never mind. Alright, well, no, but yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to hex.
After your first attack connects, you see this like burst of dark energy, essentially. And then you use that opportunity to stick your second shot, which causes the bramble blight to explode into these dead leaves and mossy bits.
Ooh. There we go. Do that well.
Who do you hex?
The one I'm targeting right there.
Oh, okay.
And that's where we will end.
Oh, it shouldn't have taken any damage. I don't know why it took damage. Only if you hit it with stuff. The carnivorous plant will do what it did last time to Jimothy. And it will bite first, which is a hit. Does foe activate? Yes, he does.
Oh, sorry, I thought I muted
You're
my
good.
mic. Thank you.
I got it. So let me heal you real quick.
Bye,
We've
foe.
if it says something about the Constitution save, ignore it. It should give you like an option, I think. If not, go ahead and just roll it, and I'll redact the damage.
Are you talking to me?
Correct. Is there something that popped up on your screen?
Oh.
No. Interesting. Roll a Constitution saving throw for me, because I think it'll do it automatically. Do it for Jim.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was... That's probably why it didn't show up.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me undo that damage.
Dojo.
So foe instead, yeah, takes the damage, which does reduce him to 0. So you guys watch as the creature definitely bit Jim, but you watch as Jim appears over here, and you see the creature instead bite nothing. And it, yeah, can't do anything else. But these little blight boys can.
Oh.
He'll come over. I'm gonna move, actually, I think they would attack Giant Ape. The bigger target.
Big monkey.
Oh, they want some?
Yeah, so he stabs Giant Ape, which connects really well actually for 17 damage. Owie. Top of the round, Tolktir.
I'm going to stand here, and I'm going to cast...
Hi, babe. How are you?
Whatchamacallit,
Nice to see you.
magic missile at a higher level. The higher level shall be 5.
Oh.
Oh, man.
And I am going to hit the plant with it.
With all
and
of
with
the
non-lethal
darts?
damage.
Okay.
Yeah, all the darts, yep.
Alright, so let's see. You get 3, and then when you cast it, second level, so you get 3 additional, so 6 total. I don't know why it rolled it like that. If you could click that 1d4 plus 1 5 more times, please.
As in like that? No,
Oh.
no, that's not the right button. That's not the right button.
How did you make it turn into a crit?
There's a plus next to it.
Oh. Yeah, no. Yeah, just click. So you see where it said, like, in the description of Magic Missile, it has that 1d4
Yeah, like
plus
that.
1.
Okay.
Yeah, click that.
2 more times?
No,
Or
for
3?
each dart. I don't even know where the 14 came from.
So, magic missile's technically supposed to kill me. You're only supposed to roll the d4 one time and add the plus
Oh, and
one
each
to
one
it.
of them?
But all of them do the same, but I think that's super lame.
How many
I
more
agree.
is it? So I
Roll
do 1 more?
2 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's all 6 of them.
That's
So let's
gotta
see.
be what it was doing.
Yeah.
1 times 7 plus 7. Yep, that's 14.
Oh, that happens to be close to it, but not exactly. So let's see. 6, 11, 14, 16, and then that 18 damage total.
Okay. I'm gonna keep moving. So we saw them go to the east, correct, Brady?
Saw who?
The Druid and Elsbeth.
Elsbeth's not here.
I know,
Natasha
but, like,
is, though.
Natasha.
Natasha.
No, they're in this tree.
In that tree? I thought. Oh,
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
I thought they went to. I thought I saw them. Their characters like in the top right hand or the east corner.
Oh wait,
no.
yeah. Actually, from where Tolktir was standing, you didn't see them go in the tree.
Yeah.
They went
I thought they were
this way.
Okay. Yeah. So I thought they kept going this. Okay.
Lightbringer, I think, and Trina both saw Natasha go inside of the tree.
I'm gonna bring the book over here then. I want to look at the tree. Do I see any way to get up the tree?
I mean, there's a bunch of like knots and stuff like and branches that you could climb, but there's not like a ladder or anything. Druids don't believe in technology.
Okay. Then I end my turn. Because I don't know if I'll have to do like a skill check to climb up the tree, right?
No.
No?
Not unless it's impossible. It'll use half movement to climb up, essentially.
Okay.
Or
So
it's
use
like
10 movement.
yeah, essentially for every foot of movement that you try to get up the tree, it costs you 2. So it's like difficult terrain rules to
Okay, well,
climb
I'm gonna
if you
start
don't
climbing.
have a thing.
I'm gonna start climbing the tree. I moved from. You can see where I moved from, right? Or no?
Yeah. So you've got 10 feet of movement left, which means
Oh
that...
no, I moved. I moved over here first. I moved 10.
Oh?
I used all. Yeah, I moved there first. Then I moved. Yeah, to there. Yeah, I did that.
So you get like... I'll just say, so we don't have to deal with odd numbers and stuff, that you get... you like jump up and you're 5 feet up the tree.
Okay.
And it's a tall tree, so...
Yeah. End my turn.
From this spot, though, roll a perception check for me.
Perceptione.
You can see at the top of the tree, which is about 30 feet up, a sort of red bulbous. Very familiar. But you also see that attached to this red bulbous flower bud, there's something protruding from it that's different from these other flowers. But that you can't tell exactly what it is.
I yell over to Trina, look up the tree! And then I end my turn.
Before you end your turn, you hear Jim say, "Can you move the book on the thing so I can see?"
I already moved my book.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Never mind. I just didn't see that happen.
This Bramble Blight will come up and attack Babushka Giant Monkey, but miss. The next Bramble Blight will move up and attack Babushka Giant Monkey and also miss. This is wonderful for Babushka Giant Ape.
Ooh. And then I beat my chest. Okay.
Yep, you beat your chest. You can see the three creatures, and when I say you can see, you should physically be able to see them as a person.
Yeah.
As a character, you have no idea. It's still disadvantage for all attacks. Except for... No. Yeah, the book is just shy of illuminating one of them.
Well, but if they just attacked her, though, wouldn't she know the direction that they're in because of the pain they caused?
Correct, but she still doesn't see them, so it's always a disadvantage if you can't see your target.
Oh.
She knows they're there, which is another reason why I give you the 5 feet of space around you, so that you can essentially be able to perceive your surroundings and know that you're being attacked.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, you got disadvantage with the attacks if you attack them.
Okay. And multi-attack, I could use that to attack 2 separate things, or
Yep.
is it just...
You can break up your multi-attack. So if like you were to use the first fist and it completely destroys one of them, which I fully anticipate it to do if it hits, you can use the other fist for another creature.
Okay, okay.
I assume that's the order?
Yes.
Okay. Both of those hit. You smashed one of them to bits. The other one's hanging by a twig.
By a twig. And... yeah. Babushka Monkey will hold her ground here.
Okay. Trina, your turn.
You guys don't destroy this last flower yet. Wait until we talk to Tasha. And then I'm gonna run up to the tree with Tolktir.
Okay. When you get there, go ahead and roll a perception check as you start looking over the tree. Oh, shit. So as you look, Tolktir says something about looking up the tree. So you're examining the tree, and you see a bunch of, like, large holes in the tree. And you can see faint light coming from within inside of the tree. But as you start to look at the very top of the tree, you see one more flower that's up there. But it's surrounded by these wings made of moss and vines, branches, all types of stuff that you would find around the Rotten Vale. And they're weird because you can tell that they're made of like plant-like substance, but for some reason they have a leathery-like appearance.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Ugh. Do I have enough movement yet to start? Well, no, I don't think I want to climb that close to it yet.
You can dash if you want to climb, otherwise you don't have any more movement.
Okay.
I guess also in your perception check, you can hear like faint magic humming coming from inside of the tree.
I want to go up. I want to cast Levitate on myself.
Okay.
And how far up are this thing?
The tree is 30 feet tall. So you would need to go to the top of the tree to get a better visual of the flower.
Okay. I don't think I'll like. Do I have to go all the way to the top, or can I get like close to it?
For what?
Or well, I guess.
To get a better visual?
Yeah. Actually, okay. I want to be like 10 feet away from it, but 30 feet up, so I can see it.
So
But,
you can
like,
only
a
change the
decent amount of
altitude by 20 feet each turn with levitate. So you can go 20 foot in the air, which will put you 10 feet away. And that's what you want to do?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so as you start floating, because of what you've already pretty much seen, you now see that these wings are attached to a reptilian-looking body.
Yep.
And you can't see it, but you can see the neck. Or actually, yeah, with that perception check, as you start to float up, you see the neck is sort of coiled around one of the branches. And 10 feet in front of you, you see this. And you see in its chest the large bulb of the flower. And as it notices you coming up close to it, it lets out a sound.
Meow.
Shit.
Okay.
Three-Toe Jim, your turn.
Okay. I will take a couple steps into the fray.
You can hear the rattling of one of those
Okay.
blights.
I'll get over here and make an attack on this guy. Just regular.
Okay, it's yeah, a straight roll. 22 hits.
And now swing again.
And I'll fucking do it again. And you'll hit him again. He's barely hanging on by a twig.
Then I'll spit on him. Kill him.
If only, right?
Super spit.
I can't believe I don't have a bonus action that can do damage. Oh,
You need
wow.
a dagger.
Yeah, but then I won't be able to use my axe two-handed.
That's true.
Alright. I'll end my turn there.
Alright. Lightbringer. And don't forget you're underneath Babushka.
Okay. I'm going to attack this feller in front of me.
In front of you, north or east?
North.
Okay. Destroyed. Flat.
Use my bonus action to move that hex over to this feller. Am I right? And
Okay.
then we're gonna swing. We're gonna swing again. We're gonna swing again.
Destroyed.
Fuck your life. Bing bong.
And then
So for flavor, Lightbringer takes one wide swing of his sword and scatters the twig creatures in the wind.
Nice.
And then I shan't. I'll take a glance at the flower and move this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone's out of range of the flower. The top of the round, the drake that you're looking at, Trina, starts to stand itself up, and it unfurls its wings, and it'll fly 20 feet in the air, putting it 50 feet from the ground. And all of you that can actually see, which is Lightbringer and Tolktir at this point, you two actually can see this creature as it flies up in the air. And it's essentially just hovering there. It wants to see what you guys do first. Babushka and Three-Toed Jim, you guys can hear the flapping of its wings coming from the tree. And
the fuck is that?
you can see this green liquid start to drip from its mouth.
Technically, they
Tolktir.
can't see that it's green because they have dark vision, and that's actually
Black and white.
black and white only.
You're actually true, yes.
Upon seeing that there
You
is
see,
a
you see some
a
drippy
drink.
liquid coming from its mouth. Might be saliva, might be green, I don't know.
Be blood.
Upon seeing this, I'm going to climb down said tree.
No.
And well, I want to dash. How much movement do I get, Brady? 50.
If you dash, you
How
get
much do I
50
need-
feet.
And how much do I need to get down from the tree?
Since you're only 5 feet up, you can just let go.
Okay. I'm gonna go
Dwarf says,
50 feet.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Acrobatics check, please.
I'm going to hide under said tree over here. And I am going to say, there's a fucking drake up the tree. Get the hell back. Don't touch that damn flower. And I'm going to pull
Fucking-
my... And I'm going to pull the... I want to raise my book. Because from where my book's at, I can't see it, right? It's just in the air, but I can't see, like... Is the tree, you said it was 30 feet tall, you said?
The tree in the middle is. The tree you're next to is like a smaller tree.
Oh, no, yeah, the tree in the middle. That's 30 feet up.
Yeah.
Can I just raise my manifested mind book 30 feet straight up? To get a
Sure.
better view? Okay, I do so and end my turn. And
So technically, since it only gives like a 10-foot radius, there's like a glowing sphere for Babushka and Three-Toed Jim. Everything that's on the ground, you can no longer see.
Okay.
You see this book, this glowy glyph in the sky now, though. And Babushka would probably have
It's so
like
beautiful.
not understand because she's an ape. She's like, ooh, ooh.
Wanna hit it. Play with the light.
Babushka, while you are doing your turn, I'm gonna let my dogs outside real quick.
Go ahead, let him out because Babushka is aimlessly walking in this direction. Boop. Wait, what? Collides with at least one wall. Right?
Where's the ape going?
I don't know.
Monkey, I need you. Where are you going?
I don't know where. How many feet was that? How many got left? Does it show?
I can see where you started from, so you have gone 20 feet, 25 feet so far.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
One thing, Brady. Forgot. What can I see with my books up in 30 feet in the air? If it's level with the tree. Yes.
You can see the drake.
Anything else like?
Oh, does that mean we can see the drake now too?
No, because the book has 60-foot dark vision. The book only
Oh, but only
illuminates
emits
10 feet.
10. Got
Yeah.
it.
Do I see Natasha or anyone else up there?
No, but I mean, you heard the same thing as Trina. You heard magic humming coming from inside of the tree.
Okay.
Okay. And as I get to this position, I scratch my head and end my turn.
Okay. You've roleplayed as a giant ape before, haven't you?
I have not, but
Karina, your turn.
Something. I'm gonna yell, or well, can I see Natasha and the druid at all, or are they inside the tree?
They're inside the tree.
Okay, is there space big enough for me to sneak in?
Not on this side of the tree.
Okay. I will therefore land,
Okay.
and I'm gonna walk around.
Yeah. You remember there being like a large opening in the front of the tree.
Okay. I think, yeah, that's as far as I can go. And, that should be my turn.
You can dash if you want.
Well, yeah, I guess I can. I'm gonna dash. I'll go inside the hole. I'm going in the hole.
Okay. Oops. Gonna move the tokens around, but so Trina, you dash into the tree, and what you see kind of surprises you. The inside of this tree, it's not, it's hollowed out, but instead of it being like what you would assume a tree looks like on the inside, it's made entirely of flesh. You can see skeletal remains protruding from the walls as they go all the way up the 30-foot height of the tree. Various creatures, humanoid and beast alike. In the center of this room, you see the elder druid on his knees with his head, or his chin sort of pointed up into the air. And you see Natasha behind him holding a spell, and you see this sort of magical ring around the head of the elder druid, and a silvery tether that's heading to Tasha's book. And you can see that there's a feathered quill that is writing down information as Tasha is moving her fingers around. You can see that it changes what information is being written onto the book. And as you come inside, Natasha looks up. Ah, I assume the flowers are all destroyed, including the big one on top.
No, not yet.
Well, then what are you doing here? You have a job to do.
Yeah, well, he said there's issues, okay?
And that'll be it for now.
He said that we'll release something.
Burrito Jim, you're up.
Alright, let me at him. Take a step and a step. Where'd Lightbringer go?
He went to your south.
He did?
Yeah.
Why'd he do that?
You found the plant. Lightbringer, you watch as Jim approaches the plant.
I will attack the plant recklessly without Great Weapon Master.
Okay. Great rolls.
Did it click? I think I missed. Click.
28 hits.
I'll swing again.
21 also hits. Lightbringer, you can see, actually I think Tolktir can see this too through the book. You can see Jimothy as he starts to smack the flower. With each hit into the flower, let's see, Lightbringer, you can see the Drake, as well as Tolktir. You see the Drake staring at Three-Toed Jim.
Can't say anything else, right?
I think you can.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, 'cause he didn't speak yet.
He's gonna scream, Jim! There is a giant dragon staring at you!
But Flower! Kill Flower! As I throw up from being poisoned.
Okay, Lightbringer, your turn.
Finish it off! That's what she said, I say under my breath.
The flower chuckles. Also kidding, it doesn't. Let me go let the dogs in.
Okay.
Wait, have a really long talking session while he's gone. Figure out the strategy. No, just
Right.
kidding.
He can still definitely hear us.
Yeah,
Oh
he
yeah,
keeps
totally.
it, so-
Of course he can.
Yeah.
But he
Because
can't
Mike
stop
tells
me.
I mean, out of character, I have no clue what I should do.
I think in character, none of us know either.
Jim knows.
Me especially. I'm monkey.
Monkey.
Monkey. Monkey.
Jim knows. He's on a mission from God.
Oh no.
Now you're on a mission from Hag.
Which god?
Is he a
All
monk
of them.
now or something?
I turned into a blues brother. So what would the blues brothers would be like a bard and cleric or bard and paladin multi-class?
All right, I'm back.
Bard and paladin, probably.
Yeah, I don't even know who the Blues Brothers
Or
are.
bard and rogue.
You don't know who the Blues Brothers
Yeah,
are?
baby rogue,
It's,
bard,
it's an old
and
TV
cleric.
show.
Rogue, bard, and cleric. Yeah. Some weird combination of
You've
all
seen
three.
them, Brady. You would recognize them if you saw
Yeah,
them.
it's an old
They're the
TV
ones
show.
that are like in the black and white tuxes with the hat
Oh,
And the sunglasses.
and the
Yeah,
sunglasses,
I know
and
those
they
guys, yeah.
they're
I
a
just looked it
band,
up.
but they're yeah.
Roll man! That's so big! Alright, dude, I don't know what to do. Alright.
I love it. These are my favorite scenarios.
Alright, so if I were to use my dash action, would I be able to grab Jim?
Hard sell.
Mm.
Especially because I made a giant ape use their action to try to grab Jim. So
However, I was entangled in vines.
That is true.
That is true.
Overruled.
Because he's small and not tangled in vines, I will allow it. But if he's not willing, it'll be a contested grapple check.
Ah,
Oh, no, we don't take that contested then.
yeah.
Alright. Using dash action to roll up. I'm gonna try to nab Jimothy.
So Jim, you hear Lightbringer roll up, and he grabs you by the shoulders. He probably says something.
Sweet, you're gonna help me?
Hold that thought. Stop that for right now. And
You
then
still have movement. Jim, do you go with Lightbringer as he tries to?
Dude, this is not the first time you've done this, is it?
No, well, no. I mean, we've had arm wrestling.
Strongest deja vu of someone doing this to Jim.
I mean, I know
Yeah,
I
we
did
did
with
it.
Snoopy.
Put you on the roof of the house when we were getting out of the town.
No, it was way before that.
I remember
Anyways.
them doing that to you in the Strahd campaign to keep you from dying from those vampire spawn.
Yeah,
Okay.
Angelica grabbing Snoopy.
Oh, different character then.
Yeah.
I resist. I have to save my family.
Yeah.
So you do have advantage on your athletics, athletics.
I have
is
a
a
straight
strength
roll
one.
since I'm poisoned.
That's right. Lightbringer wins.
Oh,
Lightbringer grabs Jim, and Lightbringer knows damn well that normally he probably wouldn't be able to move this little dude, but he can sort of see the sickly look on Jim's face as he starts to pull him away, and Jim unwillingly comes with.
I'm trying to run back. Oh shit! You can't do this. Ha! I win. He grabs me, right? But then he tries to move me, and I don't move.
What?
oh,
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, it's
maybe
reduced by 10.
reduced by 10.
The Lightbringer realizes that it's really fucking hard. So,
I forgot
Lightbringer.
we have those.
Oh, those things.
should have 20 more.
Yeah,
Or-
so you can move 10 feet with him. Here's
I
the
just,
fun part.
dig my heels into the ground.
As you leave the
dragging them.
threat radius of the carnivorous flower, it will do a tentacle strike against Lightbringer.
Oh.
And if it hits, it grapples and restrains you. But a 17
Or
misses.
just Lightbringer. Oh, okay.
Since Lightbringer is carrying Jim, it would only grapple and restrain Lightbringer, but Jim would be stuck there. But it did not hit you, so you are successful as you dodge out of the way of its tentacle slam.
I
Dude,
was
this is totally that scene from Lord of the Rings where two soldiers are carrying Gimli as his legs are trying to run back towards the fight.
Yeah, legit.
yeah. If I was not wearing a shield, I would have got grabbed.
I almost have him. It's almost dead.
Throat that throat. That dragon is staring right at us.
Well, let's make it angry and come down so we can kill it.
Okay.
Alright.
So at this point, I think that's all Lightbringer can really do. The Drake will continue hovering, and it's looking around. It looks from Lightbringer, it looks to Tolktir, it looks at the floating book, looks at the giant ape, but it doesn't do anything. So at this point, this is what we're going to do, right? This is what we're going to do. We're going to put combat on pause until someone does something reckless.
Oh.
Oh shit, that's not gonna last long.
The Lightbringer and Jim we'll discuss what you two do first, and then we'll go to Trina, and Tolktir and Babushka. The Lightbringer, what do you say to your pal Jim?
Jim, hold on for a second. From what that elder was saying, something bad's gonna be released. So,
I didn't
I think
come
we
all
should-
this way to lose 2 friends and to not save my family. I'm going in. And I try to break away.
Alrighty. I'll need a grapple or athletics or acrobatics check from both of you again. Jim, it is at... Since you didn't... You dealt damage, so you're, yeah, disadvantage, yep. So 12 versus a 13. Lightbringer holds on.
You will get us all killed, Jim. Think!
See?
You have to let me go.
At this point, Lightbringer, if you want to drag his ass away a little bit more. I know you can't move your token, but if you take the dash action, we'll just reduce it by 10.
Yeah, we're taking the dash action. Bring him further, further away.
Oh shit, Lightbringer got slingshotted somehow. Okay. So at this point, Jim, you notice that Lightbringer, because of the poison that you've contracted, is able to overpower you to the point where your rage is not able to keep up with the poison flowing through your veins. And you're starting to feel your body get weaker. Anything from Jim?
I'm thinking, what would he do? Well, so my rage ends, right? Because
Correct.
I haven't dealt damage or whatever. The anger that you've seen him fighting with starts to turn to sadness, and he starts bawling. I have to do this. And I try to break away again, but this time it's actually a disadvantage.
Another contested roll, please, gentlemen.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Bummer.
Oh my god. No!
This time the sadness, for whatever reason, becomes stronger than rage itself, and Jim is able to break free, and he plops down at your feet, Lightbringer.
When can the rest of us do something here?
If you want to do something, yeah, you can interject.
I yell, Jim, I'm pretty banged up now. I don't think we can take that Drake and live, and I'm not willing to die here today. I will stop you if you try to go for that plant.
I don't have a choice.
You hear when Lightbringer breaks into that. Usually he sounds all cheery, but now he's just,
Jim, believe me, I know exactly what you're going through, but this is not how you go about it. You will get us all killed. Yes, you lost 2 of your friends. Yes, your family has been taken, but you must think. Listen.
I can't fail. I don't have a choice.
Babushka, you hear all the shouting and stuff coming from Lightbringer. So you know about where he's at.
Can you pinpoint location?
This way.
Oh.
Giant monkey comes over and stands over and can sniff you guys.
Yeah, and starts picking at three-toed Jim's hair, looking for some lice.
You would definitely not be able to do that very well.
All right, because you're tiny.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys must leave, I have to do this.
Can I pick him up?
Sure. I'm assuming that Jim probably wouldn't want to be picked up, so if he is unwilling, it'll be a contested athletics roll. Jim will be, Jim has disadvantage for the poison. And it's a straight roll. Oh. He slips through your fingies.
Fall damage.
So at this point, Jim, you are free to move away from them as they have both failed their grapples.
He's a slippery little fella.
Say run if you must, but I have to go. I start moving.
Can I block him with a hand? Oh, I can't.
Give me a sec. Wait, my character might pull something up. Let me see. Let me see what to do here. Does this say? I'll be reading that. Okay, I drop concentration on I need concentration. I'm gonna just call force on Jim in a cage around him.
Oh my god!
Or like what is it? Can he breathe with a dome around him?
With a who?
A dome or a sphere around Jim.
Which spell is it?
Breathe? I won't consume it. Yes.
Yeah, he should. It's just a wall.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna cast that on him. Give me a second.
Okay. So essentially, there's a dome that forms around you, Jim, as you start running towards the plant, and you run into it, and as you touch it,
sphere around him.
Yeah, we can get rid of the little thingy. But you start probably, I would imagine, Jim starts swinging his axe at it, to no avail.
So I'm walking and I run into a wall, basically. Yeah. So then I turn around and try to walk a different way, run into a wall.
Yep.
And I swing my axe at it, and it probably bounces off with no give.
Yep.
And I just start banging on the wall. I was like, I scream out, Robbie, Peony, Benny, Lenny, Mary, Sophie. And then I start digging.
Okay. So you can Tolktir and Lightbringer, you guys can actually, Babushka, now that you are back in normal form, you can see all this happening too. You see as he starts to try to dig his way through, but Tolktir, you know that it's not gonna work. You know that it's a complete sphere around him.
Mm-hmm.
So while you guys gather and do all that, Trina, you see Tasha doing that thing that I described with the druid. She is concentrating more on that, but still notices you there, and you can see that she's got sort of an annoyed frown. Why are you still standing here? You have a job to do.
The druid said that something's going to be unleashed if we destroy all the flowers.
The druid is correct. I do not care that it is unleashed. Our bargain was struck with your part being to destroy the flowers, and then I would help you with whatever tasks it is that you needed.
And yet you let us make that bargain without telling us the full information. What's going to be unleashed?
Nothing you'll have to deal with unless you plan on setting up residence on this island. Do you plan to live here? Because I'll be honest, I don't even plan to live here any longer once that thing is unleashed.
No, but I highly doubt that the people that do live here would appreciate having whatever it is unleashed on them.
No, and they'll have ample time to retreat, as once the Rotten Vale has been completely cleansed of all outsiders from this creature, the rest of them should have word from their scouts and should be able to leave in one piece. And if they do not wish to do so, then it is death that they choose. And that is not on me.
I don't think we should do this. And I think the others agree with me.
Oh, do they now? What about Jimothy? I believe that he's pretty headstrong.
We can make him see reason.
Can you, though? I've dealt with barbarians in my past, and typically once they have their mind set on something, it's almost impossible to change it because of how stupid they are.
Well, you're not wrong. But it's always worth trying. I mean, I highly doubt that he'd want to sacrifice.
Score realizes that she's dumber than Jim.
Right. I highly doubt that he'd want to kill an entire island just for some information.
I don't know. Family's a pretty big thing in halfling culture.
I don't think this is right. Do you actually have to kill him in order to get the information from him that you need?
Oh, of course not. But I know that he's not going to willingly let us live. He would rather us rot here before granting us that wish. I've almost got everything I need. I'm getting the last bits of information now. And once I'm done, I'll destroy the flowers then. And then you all can go on your way. And I do appreciate your help, but I don't believe that I'm bound by anything at that point, since I had to do your part of the bargain.
Natasha.
Trina.
What if we negotiate with him?
With who? The druid?
The druid.
After what I'm doing. And you watch as, like, you start to notice the druid a little more now that you've come a little bit closer. The eyes are rolled to the back of the head. There's drool coming out of his mouth and blood coming out of his ears. I don't believe that he's going to be in any state to do any type of negotiations. In fact, most folks that I use this spell on beg for death afterwards, with the excruciating amount of pain that it puts them through.
Doing to him?
I'm literally copying his memories into my book.
Right, I can hear all this, right? This is my thingies here.
Yeah.
Could I slowly position myself?
That's
you or the book?
Horrifying, Natasha.
The book.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Like, I mean, and there's honestly, like, there's an owl hole or whatever that the book can slide in. It would fit through. That would be behind Natasha, and now you can see and hear all of this.
Okay. Well, I want to make it so I'm on the opposite side of them when they're doing this, so she's not looking at me.
Yeah, that's fine.
And can I see her book, or the book she's copying into from here?
You can see it, but you can't, like, see the like, it's all magical energy. It doesn't...
Oh, no, just the book.
Yeah, you can see what she's doing. And the book looks very similar to your book as it is now. Like the, how it's like a magic whimsical thing.
Okay.
It's not a physical book.
Cheers, never mind then. And then she is uninjured and he is near death, I'm assuming?
Correct. He's very near death, which is why she counterspelled your magic missile.
Yes.
She looks to you, Trina. It may be horrible. I do agree. This is not the most humane thing that I've done, but I've been down this path before, and it gets results. Results outweigh the need for me to be human. I put that path behind me long ago. In all honesty, you're not even human yourself. You're half-elven, correct?
Yes.
So, why do you care what happens to this creature? I don't even believe it to be any type of normal human. Look at it. It's all made of decayed flesh. It might as well be undead. It very well could be. It is the elder of the Rotten Vale, after all. And I don't remember, or I don't recall, of what you saw on your way here, but I'm sure you saw something of all the decayed corpses that are littered about the land. Did you not?
I did.
This is where things come to die. I'm simply accelerating the process.
But in the most painful way possible. At least be humane about it.
Well, it's quite too late. If I were to end the spell now, I mean, I don't believe that the druid would be able to make do with the thoughts that it remains. But we're almost done. I just need a little
Uh-huh.
more information.
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on her, on the druid at like the highest level I can
Okay.
from my book.
So let's see. You use your 6th level spell. Yeah, and so I need you to roll a. Let's see. Oh, the target makes an ability check using your spellcasting ability. Or no, you make a ability check. So I need you to roll a intelligence. Yeah, just roll intelligence for me. It does not dispel.
I'm a very sad boy.
So the magic happens, and Natasha looks up at the owl hole and sees that glyph. Tell that wizard that when I'm done, I better not see him, otherwise I will kill him myself. And I believe that our bargain is hereby forfeit, so you can leave too. I'll deal with the flowers myself, included that drake on top of the tree. You all can sit idly by a tree or something like that, away so you don't get caught in the fight. And afterwards, you're free to do as you wish. But I would steer clear of what awakens here at the base of the tree when those flowers are destroyed.
It's getting awakened.
I don't exactly know. I believe they call it a lesson. It's a protector of this island. The druid here, actually I believe all the druids, use their powers to contain it here, because no one was able to come to the island without it completely and utterly destroying them. And it is a very sloppy butcher as well. Grotesque in its way of killing. It doesn't like those of civilized land. So the druids thought that they would be able to control it, contain it, which allowed for the other empires to come and settle the island. So destroying the bulbs, yes, it will unleash this creature onto the island. But what do you care? You're not from here. I don't think you're planning to stay here. Unless I'm incorrect.
No, I'm not planning on staying here.
Yes, so how about you just forget?
I just don't think that the death toll that this creature is going to cause is worth the information you have to give us.
It may not, but it's definitely worth what I'm obtaining here and now. Ah. And you watch as the ring of magic ends around the druid, and the druid falls on its back. Natasha pulls out a purple book from her satchel, and the illuminated magical book fuses with it, and she flips a couple pages. Interesting. Well, and she puts the book away, and she picks her staff up, which was laying next to her, and she holds it above the druid's throat. I believe we're done here. Shall I attempt these negotiations?
How does the druid look?
On death's door.
I will cast Polymorph on the no. Yeah, I'll cast Polymorph on the druid. Highest I can.
Okay.
Or upcast. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I can't.
Oh yeah, you don't have spell slots for
No,
it.
I thought I had one more. I do. She already put her book away, right? So I can't try to lash out at the book that she has.
You said what now?
She already put her book away, right? So I can't lash out at her book anymore.
Correct.
Okay.
She pokes the druid. Let us wake up. Ugh. What a weak and feeble-minded creature. I can't believe that it's considered the elder of this grove. How about you tend to the negotiations, and I'll go ahead and get jump-started on the flowers then.
I think since you caused the damage, you should end his suffering.
Oh? So you're fine with my way of thinking now, are you?
No, I just think that there's other things that could have been done before you turned his brain to mush and then essentially killed him already.
I'm sure there's many avenues in which I could have gotten the information that I wanted. But throughout my life, I've really grown fond to using that of force and my magical willpower, which has outclassed everyone that has gone in my way before. And it hasn't failed me yet, so I plan to continue to use it. I apologize if this isn't to your methods, but not all of us are as kind-hearted as you are. And she pulls a dagger from her belt, and she stoops down to Letos. You should thank this creature before I end your suffering. If it were up to me, I would drag it out as long as possible for what you've put me through. And Tasha looks up to Trina. Any last words that you want to say? I don't believe that Letos can hear you now. I do believe that she's on the brink of death. You cut out.
Still cutting out.
Yeah.
Hey, tell me if this is possible, okay?
Okay.
So I want to cast Prestidigitation on Leto, right? That's the Archdruid, right?
Yeah, lettuce.
Lettuce. Lettuce.
Lettuce.
Let us eat, yeah. No, I was just kidding. Of like a warm summer breeze.
Okay. I'll
To
allow
like
that.
kind of ease her passing, I guess. I don't know. I'm hoping that she can like feel it. And then even though
The
I know
druid
she
in the body hut wants the summer breeze.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, it might be comforting.
Okay.
Well, it's not like I'm gonna freeze her to death or anything. Anyway, so I'll give her like a warm summer breeze, and then even though I know she can't hear me, I'll say, "Rest in peace."
More like pieces, and Tasha stabs Letos in the heart, and you watch as the body tenses up for a moment and then relaxes. That was quite touching, honestly. Almost brought a tear to my eyes. Thank you for that. She stands up, she wipes the dagger.
Tasha.
Oh, I'm just disappointed is all. And usually when I get disappointed, I get frustrated. I expected more from someone that serves goddesses. I would think that you would understand that sacrifices are necessary.
I
But you
understand
remind
that
me more of
sacrifices
that
are
wizard.
necessary, and I'm not afraid of death. But I think that there could have been other ways that we could have gotten this information.
Perhaps.
I'm gonna follow her out.
Okay. So she walks out, and she turns the corner of the tree, and she can see the rest of the party, and she walks over. Ah, so it looks as if you did all turn against your friend Jimothy, did you?
I'm literally still digging and trying to get out of this. I say,
Brady?
Tasha,
Yes.
let me help you.
When she was said that thing to me where she would kill me if she saw me, at that point, or as she's getting that down from the tree as well, could I have written on a piece of paper, summoned my little bat, and told him to fly home with a message?
Sure.
Okay. I do so, and the bat won't die if I die, right?
No.
Okay. Well, I also take the ring off the bat too, and put it in my
The
pocket.
ring of spell storing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then send that on its way with the message that I'll let you know in a bit. I have it, but
Okay. That works.
basically telling them about what happened here, what Natasha is, and stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm still staring at Jim. Smile is gone.
Yeah. So Natasha walks forward. She looks at Babushka, Lightbringer, then back to Trina, and then over towards the tree that Tolk tears at. Don't worry, dwarf. I was only kidding. I don't wish for another one of your kind to come and waste my time with these belittled grudges. And then she takes her staff and she taps it on the invisible wall. Ah, a wall of force spell. So maybe you do have an aptitude for magic. Maybe you just don't have an aptitude for casual intelligence.
I stay under the tree.
So basically what you've seen is like Jim's basically being like a fucking dog. Like a restrained dog fighting against this, tears going down his face, and then Tasha bonks it and he kind of stops and just like looks up at her and is like...
The funny part is he can't see her.
No, but I could definitely hear her voice, right?
Yes, correct. Jimothy, you don't have to go through this. I understand you're trying your very best, but it's very hard for someone in your situation to overcome those that you thought were your friends. How about you stay there where you're protected? I'll take care of the flowers. And because I can see your intentions are aligned with mine, I'll still give you your toe. But the rest of you, short of you, dwarf, I guess, unfortunately, our bargain has hereby become null and void. As I can tell that you're not attempting to aid me in which we had agreed, which is perfectly fine. I have no ill will. The circumstances changed, but the deal has not. But I would recommend all of you to probably take cover, because that, and she turns around and points at the drake, that is like most dragons. It breathes this necrotic gas, and judging by the looks of all of you, one inhalation of it, and you'd probably all become part of the Rotten Vale hereby forever.
Oh my god. No.
But... And then she comes up again to the dome and she taps it. Jimothy, are you listening? Jimothy?
Yes.
I need your word that you will retreat. Because unlike the rest of your friends, I don't want you to die.
Whoa, but I do.
Then
I will
Babushka too.
do anything you ask.
She died.
All of you just leave the area. I'll take care of the beast. And once all is said and done, you should be able to exit this grove and head off to wherever. My recommendation would be one of the settlements that's not Myth Hollow, as I believe Myth Hollow is about to be utterly destroyed and wiped off the island.
And
Alright, let's get out of here.
Lightbringer just robotically just walks away.
I
I'll
go
follow.
to pick up my axes.
Okay. Dwarf, would you drop the spell, please?
I look at her and look at Jim and snap my fingers, and then I just walk away.
I look at her and say, I can fight.
I know you can, but I don't want you to. Plus, I think you and Lightbringer have bigger issues. Here. And she swirls her hand, and you can see this purple portal appear. And she reaches into it, and she retrieves a toe. And she hands it to you.
I take it and run.
Good luck,
Obviously
Jim.
Completely blind.
Yeah. Let me see. Natasha casts light on your axe.
Yay!
This... There. Once you all are beyond the perimeter of this initial part of the grove, I would not turn back, despite what you may hear. Also, if you see a shambling creature that's wearing deer skulls, don't approach it. You might die.
Oh god.
Good luck
Thanks,
to
Tasha.
all of you.
Sorry, it didn't work out better.
Oh, you should be. We could have worked very well together.
I thought we would.
So, as you guys start to leave the area,
Do 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 do.
I'm gonna bring us to this, but I have to change something because I changed the file type of this. So I think this should do it. It should bring us the image. Yeah, dope. Let me.
How long does the poison last for?
Give me a second. I'm pretty sure that one is a 24-hour period. You get to re-roll.
Get to re-roll? Holy
Yeah.
shit, that is powerful.
Yeah, it's a very powerful one. So as you guys start to run towards the edge of the grove, you start to, or you can see the lightning coming from the sky and slamming down on the ground, and there's multiple strands of it. You can hear the dragon in the distance as it's roaring towards Tasha. But even louder than the dragon's roar, you can hear the cackling of Tasha herself. It's still somewhat faint, but it's powerful. And eventually there's a burst of red light after probably about 30 seconds of you guys running. And as you guys were running, the thing you noticed is that the trees started to all look very much the same, even though that's impossible. But after this flash of red light, now everything, the whole area around you, it seems as if the fog has lifted and you're now actually making progress towards the outside of the grove.
It's changing.
Do I have a sound for this?
Believing.
I don't think I do. Let me try this one. So you can hear that, not as loud as you probably heard it, but you can hear it echoing from a little further beyond the center of the grove, where you guys just were.
We need to get out of here as quickly as we possibly can.
I'm doing my best.
Agreed.
I'm old and I'm injured. Badly.
That bringer's still fixated on just leaving.
I am going to help Babushka. And I'm gonna set my B on her twice.
Okay.
Oops, hold on.
Oh.
Babushka heals for 16.
Okay. Does anyone else need immediate healing damage? A little bit of it? So that they're not near death anymore?
Talk to you.
I'm badly injured, but not as close to death as our elderly friend there.
Okay. Timothy?
I'm just holding my toe and basically shaking. And almost throwing up.
I'll have the bee heal him a little bit too.
Okay. Nice.
Damn.
8 to our boy Jimothy.
Wow.
Did you roll max every time?
Yeah.
Did you do twice? 2
Yeah.
heals?
He got 16.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay.
Hey, Lightbringer. That's what you need, dude.
I know, right? Like, God.
How did I do that?
Have some of what she's having.
Yeah, all these healing abilities I have. I roll track.
Shit, no, that means like maybe not today, but maybe like next session, all I'm gonna fucking roll are like ones now. Shit. Okay, anyway. I vote we run quickly.
I started dashing through the undergrowth, getting away, not looking back.
Dashing all the way.
So the sounds that you just heard, as you guys have been running, you've been running towards pretty much the direction you came to the grove from Myth Hollow. And as you're getting closer to Myth Hollow, you start to hear those sounds.
Well, but she told us to not go near Myth Hollow, though.
Correct. But I mean, you're going like, I guess it'd be easier to show you on the world map, but I'll keep us here. That's fine. So do you go north or south of Myth Hollow, I guess? How about that? Because you guys are directly east of it. That's where the grove was.
South.
Which way is closer to that town we started in?
South.
We have a bounty to claim.
Yeah. We should probably go back to... What was that place called? Hold on. I have it written down somewhere.
We're probably going to do a wee bit of fast travel. Should be easy. But essentially, yeah.
That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, Gamderal.
Gamderal. Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys are moving through Myth Hollow, or through the Rotten Vale, you hear a bunch of weird noises, loud noises. Eventually, the sounds start to die out and fade as you get further and further away. But it is already pretty late in the day. And eventually you come to the point where you either need to find a place to rest or push on and roll to see if anyone becomes exhausted.
I say we push on.
Oh. Granny needs rest.
Wiltshire needs rest.
How far away are we from Myth Hollow?
From Myth Hollow, I'd say you guys have traveled an hour away from it. Probably at a medium pace. I don't know if you guys would be capable of doing a fast pace with how injured you are.
Okay.
So you're a couple miles out.
Oh, just a couple miles?
Mm-hmm. With the help of Jimothy.
Oh, well,
I don't think we're far enough away.
Okay.
Yeah, if we're only a couple miles away from the next settlement, then let's just keep going.
Well, no. You're a couple miles out of Myth Hollow. The next settlement is a couple days.
Oh yeah, then no more rest. I'm resting. I'm just sitting here. I'm doing a tiny hut.
The Tolktir stops and starts casting his tiny hut like he does.
I'll sheath my weapons, my shield. I'll just sit there and wait till he's done.
Okay.
I will sit
In
also.
silence.
I will rest.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
just... Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna send my Raven out to keep an eye and let me know if there's anything that comes at us, and then I'm gonna go into the hut too.
Okay. So before the hut is done manifesting, you guys can hear a slight cackle coming from the trees.
Oh.
Let's see. Here she is. Hello, Jimothy. I don't think that's the right one. It seems you found yet another toe. There she is.
I can't see anything on this screen.
Oh. Whoops.
Number 1 popped up.
I see it.
Hold on. That is because I did that. Whoops. Boom. She's not meant to be that big. I think the token defaulted to that for some reason on this map. Oh, that's why.
Well.
Well, Jimothy, good job, good job. And she starts to clap. Am I invited to your tiny hut for just a smidge of time? We have much to discuss, you and I. And I'd hate to be out here in the cold. Oh, it's so dreadful here in the Rotten Vale. I hoped to have never had to come back. But now that Natasha's gone, I feel like I have free reign.
I yell out, who is that? Who are ye?
I'm shocked and offended that Jimothy hasn't mentioned me. I'm Rusty May, a great aunt.
An ant. Are you that ant that was the eating dwarves?
Oh? Eating dwarves? Me? No. I could never do such a thing. Dwarves have such gamey taste to them. They're not even worth the time. And they're so stubborn. I've had a dwarf, after being fully cooked, punch me in the face.
There is no room for dwarf eaters in this hut.
Fine, I'll freeze to death then. Well, Jimothy, regardless of whether I'm invited to your hut or not, I guess I'll make this brief.
I step out of the hut.
You found one of your toes. That's your second one? So, very simple question. Who do you wish to be saved? Or, I apologize. Released. Released from their confines.
Rusty May. I spoke with Elsbeth.
Yes.
She said that you've probably killed them already.
What a babbling bitch. No. No. I've not laid a finger on them, I swear. I pinky promise. And as she produces a pinky, she's got like a 2-inch nail that's jagged and rough. And you can see that the tip of the nail, you can't tell if that's some sort of like nail polish or if it's actual rust. No,
they
your
would be zombies.
Oh, zombie, that's such a strong term. Maybe in their minds they've forgotten what it is to be civilized. Perhaps, I don't know. Survival will pitch you into that sort of state, almost feral. Almost as if they're like their father when he goes into a rage. And they've been in that state for years now. Oh, it's going to be very difficult to bring them back, that's for sure. So you must hurry, Jimothy. But which one should start making the change now? I wonder. Should it be your youngest? Raging babies are so cute, though. Your oldest, I think, is still having trouble. I think he's actually been practicing with weapons.
Robbie's
Yes.
the one that's released, right?
Yes. Oh.
Okay.
I gave him a makeshift version of you, and last time I saw it, it was all chopped up. Very gruesome. Lots of rage in that one. Very hateful. Your oldest reminds me of a younger me. Ooh, I know who you should pick. You should pick your wife. No, 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 no. You can't pick your wife. She's the only one that's caring for them where they're at. Ah, that would be cruel. Perhaps maybe Sophie. Sophie doesn't seem to remember who you are. So it'd be very interesting to see what she does when she sees her brother. It's been so long.
Jim's just like brooding there.
Look at the time. I must be getting back. Do you have a decision, or should I come back in a week?
No, no.
Tick-tock,
save
Jimothy. Peony? Interesting choice. She's very artistic, that one. Did you know that her favorite paint method is to use finger paints now? I don't know if you ever watched as the artist bloomed within her, but she's gotten really good at using corpses as her stencil. Or whatever that thing is that holds the paint for artists. I forget. You know, the little board. Oh, the palette.
Yeah.
Oh, is that my bad? Yes, her palettes. It's all one color, but it's different shades. She's been adding different, like charcoal and other dead things to make them blacker and darker. She draws you a lot. An awful lot. It's actually really creepy. And that's coming from me, dear. Okay, so, Peony.
I'm tightening my grip on my socks and on my axe, just like the picture.
Oh. Yes, let that anger boil through you. But, do you wish to have your toe regained to your foot, or would you rather carry them around like a madman?
I can get my toes back on me?
Sure. Very simple to do. I took them off. I can put them back on. Except for I won't do it. No. That's not part of the bargain. But I can point you in the direction of someone that would do it. And then maybe you can get some of your balance back. Although I don't think you really need it. I've noticed how you fight. I've been watching. I have been keeping an eye on you. And you're very talented. Your friends are quite talented too. And she looks towards the tiny hut. Especially your new one, Babushka. Babushka, are you there? Can you hear me? I'm very fond of meeting you. I can't wait. But it would have to wait until I'm invited to the hut next time, perhaps.
Oh? Butterscotch?
Sure. And she stands about 5 feet outside of the hut and holds out a hand.
I give her a couple.
As you reach your hand out to give her some, she grabs your hand. I need a contested grapple check. So it's going to be either a athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
Oh. We go get it.
Oh. And as she grips your hand and tries to pull you out, you can tell that Rusty May, despite her fragile frame, is quite strong. But Babushka is stronger. At least this time.
Babushka was like, nah, bitch.
At least
She
this
has
time.
That, like, cow milking farmer strength.
Yeah.
Siberian winters.
all the crocheting and the knitting really like built up those biceps.
Oh, quite strong, yes. Built like an ox, frail like an old woman on the outside, but strong on the inside. I like you already, Babushka, and I haven't even had enough time to get to know you. But soon, I feel, as long as Jimothy keeps dealing with me and saving his family. Think about it, Jim. 5 more. That's all you've got left. You've freed 2, and there's 5 left.
Can we see her?
Yeah, you guys can see outside the hut.
Stand up and like just taking a real good look at her.
Well, Jim, I should go and let Peony go. I'm sure she would like some fresh air. It's been quite a while since I brought them up. But I do guarantee, whatever Elsbeth was saying, she's a known liar. I don't believe she's ever told the truth about me. So, I wouldn't stop believing her now. I'm good on my word. Your children and your wife are all alive. They may not be well, but they're alive. They may be sick, or angry, frustrated, but they're alive, and you'll see them soon enough. To prove it to you, where do you think you'll go from here? I gave you 2 hints.
One moment. I have it written down somewhere.
Sand or snow?
There's the family forged in Mithril to the north, or Merchant Valley Sands to the south. I kind of look at Trina and say, I don't think I can pick this time.
Oh yes, let's put it up to a group vote, shall we? Yeah. Where should Jimothy go next, everyone? Sand or snow? Sand or snow? How about this? I'll make it even more fun. I'll put both your children in one of the locations. You just won't know which one until you get there. And maybe you'll flee them. But probably you won't. I don't think you're gonna guess this one. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm having too much fun. I shouldn't do this. I can see you're distraught. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jimothy. So sorry to put you through all of this. But it is worthwhile, I guarantee it. Maybe not for you, but definitely for me. You're doing a great thing here. You all are doing great things. Sand or snow?
Try to look at the world map again.
Yeah, sure.
And see what. But it's not. It's either being slow for me. Okay.
Let's go to the sand.
I think sand is technically closer to where we're at.
I would. Yeah, technically. You guys are right here.
Yeah.
You guys, yeah, you guys are way the hell over here. So in theory, sand. Oh. Is about 894 miles to the city anyway. And snow is 744. Oh.
But there's mountains that we have to go through either way, and I think.
Yeah.
There's more.
Go to the sand, Jimothy. The Legala Empire is around that area, and I might have some friends that can help us.
False.
That's what I have in my note. Oh, that's what I have in my notes. Or is
Legala
that specifically just
here.
on the island?
Yeah, that's on the island.
So you were just talking about on the island specifically.
Correct. The
Oh,
Legala
okay.
Island is this sandy area.
Gotcha. But
Whereas
in the
the
actual
normal-
map, it's up in the
yeah,
north where the
correct.
trees are. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, never mind then. I redact that statement.
And
Where should he
Go to the
go? Sand or the snow? Where should he go? Sand or the
Lightbringer.
snow? Where should he go? The sand or the snow? Where should he go? The sand or the snow? Hey!
Lightbringer steps out the dome.
Muscular? You're
Still, like,
different. But
still
you
staring
smell
at her.
different too. Huh.
And
Who
I,
do
like,
you
kneel down.
serve?
Demon, Archdevil Despater.
An archdevil worshipper. Ah. You disgust me. to stoop so low? I'm just kidding. Dispater, you said?
He nods, and then he kneels down to Jim. Do sand.
Sand or the snow, where should he go?
Sand.
The sand, you say? Okay, okay. Here we go. I'm gonna flip a coin now. And she pulls out a coin. Heads, your children will go to the sands. Tails, they will not.
See the coin first.
Here you go.
Or
and she
use one of our coins.
That's perfectly fine as well. She puts her coin back in her bag. You can go ahead and flip it. Let it fall in the ground where it may.
Jim,
So
do
whoever
you wanna do
wants
it?
to flip the coin, the formula is /R space 1d2. A 1 is heads and a 2 is tails. So heads, they go to the snow.
Oops.
Yeah, heads they go to the snow, or I guess a 1 they go to snow, 2 they go to sand. Oh, rotten luck! You should have used my coin. And she holds it out, and both sides are tails. Oh, you poor dog. She robs you of that, Jimothy. You could have seen 2 of your children, but alas, it's going to be even longer before you even get to smell their hair anymore. Or see their smiling, well, not smiling, but their faces. I'm so sorry, Jim, but a bargain's a bargain, and I can't go back on my word. So, you all have fun in the sand. I will be bringing your children for a frolic through the icy wastelands of the north. Should be quite fun. I have some cousins that live up there. We're gonna go for a nice little treat.
Wait. Does that mean I don't save someone at the sand?
No, you do. There's a toe there. I forget where. I'm just not bringing your children for you to see.
Oh, okay. I see.
That's all. Yes, and remember, it's because she wanted to use her own coin. I was going to use this one to make sure you saw them, because I'm so eager for you to see your children. But she took it away from you. Oh, it's harsh when those that you thought were friends start to turn and betray you.
Lightbringer stands back up and tilts his head while still staring at her.
Yes. Well, I've well overdone my welcome. You all have a lot of sleep to catch up on. Not to mention you don't really look too well. So hopefully rest finds you. Toodaloo! And she starts to frolic through the Rotten Vale, the marshes of the Rotten Vale. Sand or the snow, where will they go? Sand or the snow, where will they go? And you can hear that song repeating and echoing through the marsh, even though it starts to get fainter and fainter. But it lasts for a good couple minutes before it finally dissipates.
Sorry, Jim. I thought I was trying to prevent her from cheating you.
I just kind of like...
I can agree with that, Matt, but that'd be a lot of work
go
to
the
do.
bathroom, and I like start walking away from the hut, kind of a little bit into the forest.
I'm like looking at in her direction, like where she trotted off to, and then my head like turns and looks at Jim while he's like walking away.
As Jim has walked away, I look to everybody else and say, "You three talk now." And I ask, "Has the that witch left?
She's
I
gone.
can't. Okay.
Yeah.
So I know you guys are capable. We both, and I would like to travel with capable people, but we need to reevaluate some things here. That halfling is going to get us killed if we don't place down some hard boundaries and some priorities. Do you guys agree and or disagree?
As he says
Well,
that, Lightbringer follows Jim.
back in or away?
To wherever
Away.
Jim's going in the forest, probably.
Okay. I mean, I haven't been traveling with Jim for super long. It's been like, what, a week? But I can already tell you that attempting to try to rein him in will not work. Ever.
Well, I've been here for a day, and I have no plans on following his lead whatsoever. So I'd rather work with you guys more because you seem more receptive to not trying to kill us all. But I'm more on the fence of just not doing what he wants and just focusing on the other goals. I have my grudges, and I also I just need to know what you guys are going after. I don't want to blindly walk into mysterious witches or hags again.
Well,
But
the hags seem to follow us wherever we go, so no matter what, we'll probably end up running into more of them, with or without Jim.
what I'm mainly getting at is I look to Trina and Babushka. What are you guys? What are you after? You need to tell me, because I'm not taking any more chances.
Trina kind of
I'm
looks at
just looking
Babushka.
for my clan. They were taken from me.
Okay.
Do you think they'll be in the desert, Babushka?
I don't know. I have no information.
Are you willing to go to the desert, or do you think we should discuss about going somewhere else?
We could look there for information on the whereabouts of my people. It's the closest to us anyway, right?
I don't think I have a shitty map, do I, Brady? I
No.
don't believe I do. And none of us would really know the lay of the land, so we wouldn't really be able to assess, like, out of character, or in character, to say.
Of, like, the main continent?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think... I mean, Tolktier might have, like, he's got a crudely drawn map of, like, the main continent, which he uses to, based off what you told me with his backstory, he uses to put notes on where potential grudges are that he has to go.
Okay.
But it's not as detailed as the map that we're on right now. That's for sure.
Okay. Well, I will pull out said crude map and put in front of Trina and Babushka and ask, okay, Babushka, does this map look familiar to you whatsoever?
Does the map look familiar to me?
Being that you were a slave, no. Right, your character was a slave, right? That's what I remember. Yeah. Yeah, you probably were never allowed to look at maps.
Okay, well, let me actually write this down. What were your people called again, Babushka?
Ooh, clan names?
Oh no.
Oh no, what? What's the matter?
I mean, she hasn't picked it yet.
You're from the Ono clan?
Oh. No.
You can retcon whatever you call them as well. So we can insert blank, and if you want to come up with a name later, you can.
Okay.
And if you want me to come up with a name, I can.
The Orky Dorkies.
Orky Dorkies. I love it.
Dorky Orkies.
Yeah, the clan you're looking for, they're orcs / half orcs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or they, yeah.
The Schmimlob.
D's.
Yeah, D's.
No, don't.
These
Oh my
orcs.
god.
D's orcs, yeah.
What
D's
about
orcs. Yeah. So yeah, we'll insert blank later, Jeffrey. But she gives you a name of the clan, and it's not one that you've heard of.
Okay. Well, at least
Or actually, roll history at disadvantage.
History.
Also, as the night goes on, the rain starts to pick up. You've heard histories of this tribe. You know that your people, the dwarven people, have actually outsourced some of the clan's folk and brought them up to the Mithril clan's humble abode in order to use their strength and their artisan abilities to make even better crafted armor.
So
and you know that they came from the desert.
Okay, well, I relayed that, all that, and the desert location, so there might be a lead there.
Then we must go.
And also, Brady, I am fumbling through how to go through the lore of like what you have here. You definitely said we agreed upon where my dwarf people came from, or one of like the holds, and I cannot find it anywhere, and I didn't write it down.
It's up here.
I thought I had a name. I thought there were these names to me in here.
If it is, it's in Discord. If it's different, otherwise, I don't think I have anything. Let me look at it.
Yeah, because you mentioned it, but then it probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just came from the main spot.
Okay. Well,
Bel
discuss.
Boram. Yeah.
Bel Boram. Yeah, I know it was the main spot, and I just don't remember what you called it because you already had that location made.
I'll have to think and skim through our DNs to see if I can find it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you just came from the northern area because that's where the Magistrate of Grudges is housed. So.
Also, I can see the characters in the top tier, like the High Magistrate and his entire thing. I didn't look at like his stats or anything, but I saw it for a second. And, like, I probably shouldn't see that.
Oh.
And same thing with Ishram or whatever. His like lore. I probably shouldn't be able to see those.
You can see his lore and stuff.
Ishram, yeah. I can also see the High Magistrate's like entire like stats and spells and stuff. I didn't look at them. I just saw like, I see
just
stats.
changed
I see, like,
it. You should be able to see it. It should be set to limited now. So,
yes. Okay.
Like if there's anything in the journal, let me look.
I just see his background.
Okay, yeah. The biography for that one
Ishram.
dude that just came from where I imported it. I'll just delete it and put it in the journal where you won't be able to see it.
I imagine I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, you're good. So Jimothy, you start moving through the forest to go take your piss. I believe... Yeah, Lightbringer is following you, but...
Do I notice Lightbringer? Probably. I mean, I'm kind of in a hysteric fit, so I would probably say...
I would say perception
really...
with disadvantage, and that's also if Lightbringer's trying to keep himself concealed.
No, I'm not hiding at all.
Yeah, so if you
I
want
would
to
say
notice
I probably
him...
don't even... I'm not really looking, so I would probably say I wouldn't even notice at all, but I kind of run off and then I find a spot and I like sit down and just start like, you know, that ugly cry.
Yeah.
Kind of losing it, holding on to my my toe, and like I pull them both out and start looking at them, just start like losing it.
I start approaching to the side of him, still like looking straight, not even looking at him.
Okay.
I eventually notice you, and I like kind of like stand up or like sit back up a little bit straight and kind of like try to hold in a sniffle.
I know she's trying to hold that in, and you just hear me. I admire your conviction, Jimothy. I just start like walking side to side.
Am I the only one that can barely hear Kevin?
He's talking normal.
Yeah, I hear him fine.
Is there... Did I volume you down somehow? Yes. I don't know why or how. Alright, go ahead, Kevin.
I admire your conviction, Jimothy. The face of the captor of your family. You know, I wasn't kidding around when I said you and I are quite similar. I'm like just trailing around.
Yeah.
I, believe it or not, was quite normal. Before, you know, I point at my mask.
Wait, you wear a mask?
Yeah.
I didn't know that your character wore a mask the whole time.
It's like a little half mask. The only thing you can see is smile.
Oh yeah, that's right. So
yeah,
we can't see his actual face, but we
like
can
a
see
masquerade mask.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I remember.
Perhaps. What is going through your mind now, finding out that this may not be a happy ending for you in the end?
For me, it doesn't matter. For them, I have to do what I can.
So, though they are alive, they are broken. They're never going to be the same again, as you remember them before Rusty May. You're truly okay with that?
No. But no matter how bad it is afterwards, it's still better that I do something about it and save them from more. They can hate me. They can disown me because it's my fault. I don't care. But I have to end their torment. Have to.
I admire that. Wish I had that same way of thinking before I killed the ones that killed my wife.
How did she die?
I was part of a clan before joining the Spader. Clan Illblood, or the Flame Blood, for
That's
the
cool.
uninitiated. Right. It was pretty cool. We were war-driven. We always fought other clans, got into small little waged wars. Believe it or not, I was actually an officer. Worked my way up the ranks, earned my name Lightbringer. But, my name, it all ended, quite horribly. See, one day, me and my squad, we had a disagreement on evacuating people because of an impending storm. My right hand, I trusted with my life. He went along with it, despite being against the idea. One night, me and my wife, we were sleeping, and then we heard banging. Banging, banging, banging. I went to check on it. As I approached the door, it broke open. I see a group of men staring at me. They all had hoods. Couldn't discern their faces. Just know they were pretty large as me. Grabbed my blade, but they restrained me. Beat me to a pulp. To the end of my life. And the leader sent one of them in to grab my wife from the room. Then, as they kneeled her before me, he took off his hood and revealed to me it was my right-hand man. I asked, why? Keep her out of this. Whatever problem that you have with me, deal with me instead. Let her go. He looked as if he was considering it, and then smiled a bright smile. Smile bright, maniacal, as they proceed to beat my wife. Beat her. My pregnant wife, almost about to burst with our child. And then, as I'm sitting here watching this whole thing go down, he pulls out a blade and cuts open her stomach. Pulls out my unborn child and throws her in the flames, the kindled flames of our fireplace, and then proceeds to decapitate my wife in front of me. Oh, I was broken. I was so broken as they stabbed me with their killing blow, as he holds up air quotes. Then the boy, as I start fading, a shadow approaches me, asking me if I would like to live. I'm gasping for air, trying to discern where that voice is coming from. He asked again, would you like to live? As he manifests in front of me. Large. Every aura around him, heat, hot. Devil horns. I could help you get that revenge. I can help you avenge your family, he said. That's when I waged a contract with Archdevil Despater to help me find those traitors that betrayed me. On my own, a year later I did find them. But they were a shell of themselves. 3 of them missing, 7 of them total. With my newfound abilities, I controlled my former right hand, and had him kill the rest of those men. Oh, they were so sickly. Pathetic, actually. And then I tortured him. Weeks, going on months, until I was satisfied, and finally took his life.
How were you ever satisfied?
I'm not. I only take on a smile to hide that pain. I miss my wife every day. Missing the opportunity of being a father to a daughter. Think about it every day. But at least the Spader has given me a purpose now. Otherwise, I would have killed myself 10 years ago. So, I lend my blade to him. Whatever he says, I follow. He is my master. So I do understand that pain, Jim. Only your pain. I chose my path. You didn't choose yours.
But you don't understand our pain!
Hey, what was that? I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't
Did you not?
understand that.
I
got
the voice screamed, "You don't understand our pain."
Oh. Was that my, one of my family members saying that?
No. As Lightbringer finishes that sentence, both of you start looking around and you see a faint blue shimmer. And it starts to run toward Lightbringer. And it looks as if it's going to collide with him. What does Lightbringer do?
He's just sitting puzzled, but looking like he's like slightly backing up.
As the shimmer gets closer and closer, within like 5 feet of you, you see a flash of what it is. You see this maniacal look, these crazy eyes staring at you. But then the one thing you do notice, you notice that the facial features look a lot like your wife's, but just a tad different. And as this image comes, it quickly dissipates as it collides with you, leaving a chill through your spine.
Did I experience that?
Sure. Yeah, you get a chill too when you see it.
Oh, I mean, like, did I see the thing run
Oh,
at me?
yeah. Yeah, but you didn't see any features. All you see is this, like, ghostly image run towards Lightbringer, shouting that you don't know our pain, and then colliding with Lightbringer for a mere moment.
We're hunting you, Father.
And as dramatic as that is, I want to end the session there.
Of course you do.
But we can continue with RP until Ingrid
You're
gets
always
home.
so dramatic.
The best.
Lightbringer is just sitting there, mouth open.
You hear that whisper, by the way, Jim.
Okay.
He's
Jim looks at you like open mouthed. There. It survived.
and Lightbringer is shaking. For the first time, you're seeing this man's hands, like he's just shivering, and he just falls to his knees.
I would assume a Goliath on his knees is still taller than my character.
Correct. Very much correct.
I try to pat his shoulder. Probably have to stand on my tippy 3 toes. And I say, "You've helped me. I'll help you. We can get through this terrible mess together."
Olaria. Olaria. How?
He like clears his throat. Like tries to like shake off the shock that he's in.
Let's head back.
And he is not smiling. It's not the same Lightbringer.
Say, so it's clear you understand my pain. Do you understand why I must do what I do? Yes?
He just looks at Jim. And just sighs. Trying to process what the hell just happened.
Let's go back. Just a big sigh.
Alright, we just head back.
Okay. So they come back. Babushka's already dead ass asleep.
Yeah. Butterscotch crumbs on her little chest and the wrapper on her lap and some on the floor.
And one of those South Park old woman farts.
Yes.
Trina and Tolktir, are you guys still awake?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys witness Lightbringer and Jimothy coming back. And they come back into the hut. And they've been gone for probably about no more than 10 minutes.
In between that time, I would like to have asked Trina, what is
Yeah,
she
go for
looking
it.
for? I need to understand you better and your motives, so I can plan around them.
Well, considering I don't know you very well, I can give you the basics, but I won't give you the details.
Harsh. Well understood.
I serve a triple goddess, essentially. And they are goddesses of war. And they have told me to investigate the happenings that's going on in this continent because they sense that there's a large war coming. So, to the best of my abilities and to the best of my knowledge of the task that they've given me, I have to figure out why it's going to happen and kind of where.
Noble cause. I respect that.
Yes and no. I mean, they are goddesses of war and death, so it's not like I'm necessarily trying to prevent it. I'm just gathering information at this time. So.
Well, maybe my misunderstanding. It'd be better to avoid war, I believe, but...
Sometimes war and death are inevitable.
Oh, of course, but I'm just thinking from the standpoint of my own people.
Thanos appears.
Kidding.
Well.
Anyways.
If you say that, then you've certainly piqued my interest.
Anyways, so I'm traveling with the group to kind of figure out that information. And we have certainly ran into some shenanigans on the way. I have to say, traveling across the continent might not be the easiest for us.
Do they know this?
I'm not sure. The only one who might potentially know the difficulties is Jim, but the others don't know. But Jim
Well,
wasn't there for that either, so I guess
sounds
I'm technically the only one left.
well. Sounds like maybe you should let them know. But regardless, that sets me at ease because it sounds like you have some self-preservation going on and you want to see things through. As I have things
That's
to set
certainly
all.
true.
Well, whether or not you like me or trust me or not, you guys do seem capable, or yourself. And I would like to travel with you if that would be okay.
I'm okay with it. You seem fairly noble and you have certain qualities, and you're very headstrong on completing tasks that you've started, so, and I appreciate that.
Well, thank you.
And much like me, you try to find, I mean, obviously you're not afraid to go to war and battle, but you try a semi-diplomatic approach first.
Yeah, fighting isn't always the way. Doesn't always need to end in killing.
And yet, why
Whatever.
is it so much fun?
Well, that's just where we differ.
Hmm.
But sometimes
Like I said,
I suppose. But
goddesses of war. I've been involved in many battles.
well, that currently sets me at ease. You won't throw your life away, or perhaps the groups, and on a whim. That's mainly what I'm trying to avoid, because I have many things to do, and I intend to set out. I intend to complete them all.
She
So
kind of gets like a sad look in her eye and like looks away a little bit. I intend to find out information as well.
well, my schedule is quite flexible, and where my destinations are as well. I constantly get new tasks, and I go out and complete them all over the world. There are many other like me, but we're very few at the same time. Quite rare to find another one like myself out there. But some of the things I've seen in a short amount of time, that 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 witch, that hag, I swear I've seen other different hags, and it's almost familiar. I can't quite remember the names. I feel that our paths will cross again.
Oh, you can count on it.
And I think
We've
I must
had
report
many
my
run-ins with
findings.
the hags.
Okay. Well,
None of them are pleasant.
when I get the ability, I shall send more envoys or letters and get more information. Maybe it'll help. The best thing to do would probably be to return the magistrate in person, but I'm not quite sure. I know for a fact they don't allow non-dwarves in the city. So, or at least that part.
That might be hard for the rest of us then.
Well, it's one of the only ways to keep the hold or the keep safe after you lose so many over the centuries.
Well, I mean, depending on where it is, we may or may not be able to stop for a little bit and you can enter the city without us, but I don't know where it is technically, so.
And I don't know Brady's map that well. Where is it, Brady? Roughly.
Where's what exactly?
Where the magistrate's at, that city. Magistrate's part of that city. Where on the map is that?
I will bring us back to the world map and show you it's in the northeast.
That's what I was thinking.
It's essentially within that sort of like that half moon formation.
Yeah.
At the bottom portions.
Okay.
Where is it?
In the northeast, in the little corner with like the half moon. It's a bunch of those.
You guys see my ruler, right?
It's in the snow.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. I just wasn't quite sure.
Sand or the snow, where will he go? God, I love hags.
Quite mischievous. But okay. Well, Trina, can I count on you in the future to try and keep us all alive? And I would do the same. And I hold out a hand.
I take his hand. I'll do my best to try, but
Sounds like a plan.
we have some pretty headstrong characters in our
Well,
group.
if worse comes to worse, I mean, I'm not opposed to just backing out of a fight and laying them to their own decisions. But that's only as a last resort.
With that, Jim and Lightbringer stroll into the hut.
Is everything okay, you two?
Lightbringer just sets up to lay down, and you see him, like, before he like lays down, he sits there and takes off his mask and looks at it. And as he takes off that mask, you see like, yeah, his like eyes are like orange, but you see like these bags under his eyes, like he hasn't had any proper rest in a long time.
You look tired. Just ain't the obvious.
He's in like a 1,000-yard stare kind of deal right now.
I reach over to the bag of holding and say Akio whiskey.
It didn't work.
My bag of holding?
Yeah, your bag of holding. I reach in to grab some whiskey.
All right, that time it worked.
And I'm pretty sure we have some pretty fancy whiskey from our boy, right?
Yeah,
Mr.
from
Sees the
Lord
future.
Saxon.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
There should it might be wine.
Yeah, it's wine.
Are you sure it's wine?
It's
I don't have wine.
We had a ton of whiskey
I have
from him.
common
Nah,
wine.
It was wine. It was wine.
In my bag.
Yeah, if anything,
I will give you the bottle of whiskey, even if it's not in there. I'm pretty sure it was in there.
He gave us like, for a reward, he gave us a ton of like really fancy whiskey.
I remember just Trina getting alcohol and whatever. I don't know where it went though.
Regardless,
Brady gave it to us.
yeah. Jimothy pulls out a bottle of whiskey.
I pop the top off with my thumb, take a swig, then like basically like shove it in Lightbringer's chest. You know, like here.
And grabs it, takes a quick sip and like wipes his mouth and hands it back to him.
And I take another swig, hand it back.
He, with his mask off, he like looks Trina dead in her eyes. We definitely need to consider our actions from here on out.
Agreed.
Takes a sip and hands it back to Jim. Jim, no matter how hard it is, we must not be rash. If you're trying to save your family, best not to die before getting to save them.
But I have to try.
And try we will. But you and I both, me especially now, I know I must stay alive. And he puts his mask on after saying that and lays back.
You don't understand. I'm too angry to die.
Oh, I know. And you too. Support as best as you can. I know the decisions are hard, but... yeah, you've seen the snake itself. And like
And when you say you two, who are you talking to? Or are you saying? Or responding to him?
To both of y'all. To you, Trina and Toktier.
I understand needing to support each other, but we need to make more decisions as a group.
I am not supporting you both if you've run in. You are following our lead.
Well, then you can leave the group.
Well, you can leave the group because
My
we will go
group?
elsewhere. Your group. Listen here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who's the newest member?
I am not helping you if you're going to act this way. I know you lost your family, but there's more important things out there. There's more people's lives out there at stake. You may have single-handedly damned this entire island and the hundreds or thousands of people upon it, and you don't even care. What would your family think? Huh?
I have to speak to my lord tomorrow. And also, I think a piece of me is alive now. So I must stay alive. And I agree.
Decide what to do.
I agree. We must make more choices as a group. However, we must support each other the best we can.
I agree.
Which is making decisions as a group.
But, masked one, tall one, what? I need to know your motive.
I'm sorry. I haven't decided how I want to respond to what Tolktier said. Because...
So Jimothy is sitting there puzzled?
No. It's... I would say no, because his response isn't going to be a very good one. But I'm trying to decide how not good. So what you said, what would my family think of me condemning an entire island to death? And that there's more important things, right? That's what you said?
Yes.
I grab my axe and I say, what the fuck did you just say to me?
You can strike me down now. It won't matter. My vindication will prove me right. Even if that causes my death. But it'll also prove that you're a weak man who can't control himself.
Let's get some rest.
I see it. You need us, and we need you.
Jesus Christ, man.
Should we just end the session there?
I don't know.
Big, meaty claws.
Babushka's still dead ass asleep somehow.
I start to lower my axe
I
and I
knocked her
punch
out.
Tok'tir in the face.
Okay, roll an attack roll. Unarmed strike.
I will roll a d20. How's that?
That works. Plus your strength modifier, that hits.
That's straight up just gonna do a 16 to me.
Huh?
No, that's to hit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just a hit. Plus his strength, which you'll end
So
up
that'd be
taking
5
5
damage.
Tok'tir takes 5 damage as Jimothy puts his axe down and then socks you in the face.
I just
Which,
stare at him. Like, I just stare at him.
He takes it. You see the blood trickle out his nose. You also see that he's already pretty beat up. Quite exhausted after everything you guys have been through today. Past couple days.
Did that make you feel any better, Jim?
I hit him again.
I turn down the hut.
Hut goes away.
And
that one hits.
Yeah, and then I start walking.
She Trina looks at Jim, really disappointed, and just starts walking with Tolktir. Or well, Babushka, do you want to come with us?
Huh? Are we going to the
hold out
sand?
my arm to her. Yes, we're going to the desert.
Oh, okay. Put my stuff away. Hobbles over with my cane. Takes her arm and walks with her. You coming? Turning back to the other guys.
Love it or hate it, Jim. You need them. We have to go.
He gets up and cracks his neck.
Come on.
What does Jim Boy do? Find out next week. I'm just joking. If you know what Jim would do right now, we can.
So everyone's just walking away?
Correct.
Lightbringer is he started walking and he stopped and stops and looks at Jim.
They're walking away from me.
I'm going towards the sand. Babushka did turn around and asked if you and Lightbringer were coming. As I walk with Trina.
I need answers. You need to see your children. Let's go.
I follow behind Lightbringer, I suppose.
Okay. We will pick up with all of that next session. Which should be, the 5th Wednesday.
So, I'm actually going to Mexico on the 3rd, unless
Mexico.
I get COVID in this recent time, so I will not be available for the 5th.
Okay.
Unless I am.
Mexico.
Okay. I will make sure Jim
Enchilada.
doesn't die as best I can.
Chimichangas.
I'm just joking. Should be fine.
Cartel.
Quesadillas.
But yeah. So yeah, let me go in my
Margarita.
stream and I will be right back. All right. That was a pretty dramatic ending. Very dramatic indeed. I do like the turmoil that's building. But I don't like the, taking a character that's already near death and like almost putting him over the edge. But I wasn't going to let him attack like a third or fourth time because that would have probably, that would have killed or knocked out Toltier. And I know if that happened, Jeff would be unhappy with it. So, there's a healthy level of inter-party conflict. So we'll just have to monitor that, really. Just make sure it doesn't overflow or overboil or whatever. Otherwise, it's great. For the story, it's wonderful. And I get where both of them are coming. I got you, Matt. I'll let you know. I get where both of them are coming. And both players are also pretty strong-headed as well. So, but it should be fine. Okay. Yeah. If I get an opening, I'd love to have you join us. And we can talk more offline about it. But anyway, until next week, we will see you. Peace.